feeling like I'm on the run. Live every day just the same. This rock star with no fame, the way it is for everyone. God knows that if I try, I might be able to get by as one of the normal ones. But take me back home to Boston, back where I know where I belong, back where the days they seem the same, and everyone knows your name, back where I know that I'm home. So I drove off to Atlanta, looking for some home-cooked food. Well, the people, they turned away. Yeah, they had nothing to say. Man, I thought it was kind of rude. Maybe if I was their kin, they might just let me in and put me in the right kind of mood. But take me back home to Boston, back where I know where I belong, back where the days they seem the same, and everyone knows your name, back where I know that I'm home. God knows that if I try, I'll get back home alive, never have to leave again. But take me back home to Boston, back where I know where I belong, back where the days they seem the same, and everyone knows your name, back where I know that I'm home. Bring me home. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home to Boston.
You ever get the feeling that everything in America is completely fucked up?
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Coming to you live from Studio 5, high atop the Meadowbrook Building in Metro West, Massachusetts. It's the Wicked Pisser Show. Hello. Hello, good evening.
Hey, what's up, folks?
Welcome to show number 52. It is June 29th, 2017. It is a little bit past 8, bumper time.
Yeah, bumper time. All right,
And,
it's always my fault.
I'm Wicked Pisser.
Yeah.
I'm wicked happy. I got, right now, we got some...
We got some sound, although Byron thought he wasn't on, but he was. But his headphones were down because we were fucking jamming.
Oh, man, it was
that
fucking
tune
loud.
was fucking loud, yeah.
So how do we sound? Do we sound good? What do we,
Yeah, we did a lot of changes, so, and thanks to the big dog for helping us map out the wiring here. I could not remember how to put this fucking thing back together.
Nope.
So
Even if you drew us a map, we wouldn't be able to do
Yeah.
it. It's one of those things.
So with that being said, though, a lot of people will be happy to know that the phone line is up tonight.
Yeah.
Special thanks to the Black Dog Radio Show for that.
What's the number?
774-314-7044.
Shit, I gotta write that down again.
Again, it's 774-314-7044.
Hey, first things first. First things first.
Oh, yeah, with you. You go first. Yep.
Oh, I love that noise.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good noise. We're drinking Coors Light tonight,
Yeah.
the beer choice, because it was free from...
Yep, the Section 8 beer choice.
Yeah.
When you drink beer, you're glad to have beer, right? I mean, you can always be picky. There's time to be picky, and other times you're just glad to have a good beer, whether it be cold, good, whatever. But I'm just glad to have a good beer, cold beer.
Yeah.
After a long day. So I do want to give a shout out to the Black Dog Radio Show again. Thanks, Rich, for helping us with that. Those few questions. I did download that awesome soundboard that he has on his laptop.
I got a different one.
I don't have it loaded yet, but I downloaded it, but I haven't set it up yet.
I got a different one because the other one wanted money. This one is cheap.
But is that the one you have to reload every time?
Nope.
Okay.
It just
The last
doesn't
time you
have
had
cool
it-
colors and shit like that.
Oh, it isn't pretty. Oh.
But the big dog, Rich Yaw, gave us the idea, and of course, spotted cow beer. That sounds tasty. Sorry, it does.
Oh, boy.
All right, so we are. I hope we're coming to you sounding great. I think that we're.
Yeah, if we
doing
hear
well.
any static or anything, let us know. We have some wires partially in, partially out.
Yeah, we've got. But we've got sound effects all around again.
Yeah, everything seems like everything's working.
I don't know how the fuck we did
So,
that.
if you don't hear anything, let us know.
I was so damn excited, I forgot to get a topic.
Oh, I got a few topics that was sent to me.
Oh, good.
Let me pull them up here. Well, I can find them in my messages here. I got a few topics, and we can start with some of the simple stuff. But if you remember the other day, actually, I told you I went on a tirade about GoFundMe fraud and,
I've been on that for months.
yeah, that it all started. I guess it started with my bitching about the lady
The
with the
Fupa sloth?
the 4-day-old kid left in the car, didn't give a shit. There needs to be ramifications for that, and then the same thing with the GoFundMe, and the GoFundMe fraud drives me fucking bananas.
Yep.
The people that play off that they have cancer and whatnot, and one of the things I brought up recently in one of my rides home tirades, so to speak, is that the real problem I see is I don't think there's enough penalty for it. Think about it. All right,
It's the internet. It's like the Wild West.
if you started right now a GoFundMe for,
Yeah.
you say you have cancer, or you have cancer of the liver because of all the alcohol you drink, blah blah blah. Some people might actually
Don't
believe
tell
that. People
people
know
that.
you, right?
I was about to seriously start a GoFundMe campaign for that.
Beer money. Beer
Yeah.
money's on.
Yeah.
But
I medication.
if you fraudulently raise whatever, even if it's just a couple grand, about $2,500, you raise $2,500 for this bogus fucking disease you have. Now, what's going to happen when you get busted for that? You might go to
Sorry.
you might go to you might get probation. You probably get
Me? No, they'd haul me out in front of the crowd and just
yeah.
roast me, lambaste me, put
But
me.
the whole point I'm trying to make is that they don't do enough, though. I mean, think about it. Do you think you would go to jail for 5 years on that?
I'd go for
90 days.
longer than usual.
Yeah, 180 days.
Yeah.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, if you
And it
made
wouldn't be an ass raping good time.
if you made it a minimum 5 or 10 year penalty for call it some type of similar to like medical fraud, boom,
Sure.
automatic 5-10 year penalty. Don't you think people would be second thinking twice about doing that?
Then you'd have the social justice warriors out there going, well, you really shouldn't be questioning people. If they say they probably have it. Fuck you.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Just because people say it, again, I said this on my little tirade, is that it's one thing if you know the person, so you have a little more insight that they actually have the disease or something. But there are people out there that, kind of troll the GoFundMe pages that, they're donating money, whether it be $10, $100, $1,000, that, hey, it's nice that you're noble enough to give money,
Right.
But seriously, I mean, I saw one guy just simply because he couldn't get a job, he wanted to already raised like $400 or something like that. Because he couldn't get a job. That was his reason. Not that he didn't have the disease or whatever, just a white guy struggling times. And I get that. But just giving him money because he can't find a job, bullshit. It's, I don't know, able-bodied, got no disease, nothing keeping him from working. He didn't argue any criminal history issues, anything like that. Just, I can't find a job, I need some money. And people give him
Black
money.
Dog Radio Show. You can't pick on the con artist. They're human, too. Yeah. Subhuman.
Right. Well, I mean, again, think about it though. If you could raise $500, $600, $700, say a week on a GoFundMe page,
Sure.
because you couldn't work, wouldn't you not work and just do
I'd be all into that, man.
a GoFundMe page every week? Right. I mean, a GoFundMe. I can't work this week. Can you? Somebody spot me some money. Boom, $1,000. Boom, $1,000. Right. I mean, so why would you ever bother getting up? I don't know. So, yeah, Fun the Wang's
Fun
a
the
big
Wang.
deal.
I like that. Ladies and gentlemen, Fun the Wang.
Fun the Wang. Nothing wrong with that, I mean, you got
I got a boner.
right?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, boy. So, but yeah, I just want to hit up on that topic because that was a topic that led into the whole conversation about inmates. People bitch about how in the U.S. we have, we imprison a larger percentage of our population than any other country.
Right.
But at the same time, if you look at some of the smaller crimes,
Oh, yeah.
if you get busted for shoplifting in some third world country, what's going to happen? Good chance you might lose your hand, right?
Yeah,
some of those
easily.
you lose your hand. You do like
America, you're not even going to get your hand slapped.
Oh yeah, I mean it's severe prison time, even if it's a work camp or something like that. Beyond something what here in the U.S. we, they don't need jail time for that. There's no. It's a victimless crime.
I
That's
love
not what
this
I hate, the
victimless crime
crimes.
bullshit.
And I talked about that before too. There's always a victim. The society's a victim. Even if it's not an individual in particular, drug dealing affects our society. Con artists affect our society. So and obviously they affect the people they rip off, but it's still it's a quality of life problem. I see.
Yeah, Gizzard
And-
wants his retirement paid for. We'll do a GoFundMe. Fun
Well-
Gizzard's Lizard.
What we have here in the U.S. is the right to a speedy trial, and I recently heard I will share. Noel told me about this one about in Canada, several cases are at risk or have been dismissed because of a shortage of judges, and because in Canada they have a similar rule, speedy trial.
Sure.
Because they don't have enough judges to hear these trials, they're just dismissing cases because we can't do it. So people are getting off because
we can't get your
we don't have a
trials
judge
over,
available for your case. So, and she also points out a good point is, the population-wise, we have a larger population in prison, but we also have a larger population in most countries. We're the third or fourth largest population. So the
biggest crybaby population.
yeah, that's true. But again, I think, but when I started my conversation, I think, as far as jail time, what are you doing, dude? You haven't stopped fidgeting for the last 5 minutes.
Oh, gee, kind of like you driving home, picking up your phone every 5 minutes. There's lights flashing over here. I'm
It's a
touching the lights.
soundboard. It's supposed to be flashing.
I know, and I'm just mesmerized by it.
I got a little LED light board up here, just doing
I know.
random
Well, I'm
things.
going to get that, but
And you can be like, oh. But, population density, she talks about, urban, low income areas. So Gary, Indiana. Gary, you want to do
you
Gary?
really
Gary.
want to do that little
Gary.
thing, don't you?
Yeah, I want to do it. But yeah, no, I just it goes back to parenting, and that's why I want to try. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked because you're like doing everything but conversing with me.
I'm conversing with you. I can do
No,
11
you
things
can't.
at once. Yes, I can.
Because I'll make it, and you go, oh sure, and I know that's your bullshit answer. 'cause
No,
you're
it
like,
isn't.
oh sure. So but going back, childhood parenting, I mean, that's where the kids get off easy. You get busted for shoplifting, get off easy. In other countries, you don't get off easy. So that's why they don't put as many people in prison, because they learn from the first time. Well, they're scared as shit to do a crime. They know if they're going to get busted, it's serious.
Well, all right. So
serious
prison,
consequences. We
mind
have
you,
no
prison is
consequences.
not a fun place.
I'm not saying it is, but
Not that I know from experience, but I watch 60 Days In. I'm informed. Yeah, right. I watch 60 Days In, and it really isn't easy. It's not difficult
yeah.
compared to, say, Guatemala or
Right.
someplace in the real Central America. We're talking where the gangs actually run the prisons down there. We got Handyman Huber in the room.
What's up, man?
He's talking about he could run a GoFundMe. You're right, Handyman. Hube, can I call you Hube? I don't know if we're there yet. I because you're a responsible human being. You're a part of the human race and not looking to ride on someone's back. I mean, sure, I'm sure there are times that people have carried you on the back. That's usually when you get drunk and they got to get you out of someplace fast. But that's the fastest way. Well, Patty Cake's just leaving work.
Well, another day at work is always good. I mean, better than sitting on your ass, I guess, doing nothing. Right? So
I enjoy sitting on my ass doing nothing.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're soaking up your days off, your vacation days.
Burning them all. And
and you're going to be right back to
what
slavery
really sucks,
next week.
though, is being broke.
Yeah.
I could go to Maine. No, I can't. I don't have enough fuel.
You're going to be...
I have a freezer full of edible stuff that's supposed to last me 2 weeks. But, it's that time of year when all the bills come around. That's the GoFundMe. My time of year where all of my policies come up and all of the payments restart again.
Yay!
All right, it's Byron's GoFundMe. Now remember and I'll give away gifts, too. I mean, like a beer can I once drank from.
Yeah.
A pair of underwear, if anybody's interested. Probably not. But Patty Cakes, you missed the first opening of the welfare beer.
Yeah. Coors Light, at its finest.
It is not quite a banquet beer. I don't really know what a banquet beer is, but...
Beer that's generally more expensive than you can afford.
Really? I gotta tell you.
Yeah, but you got to go back to the slave work in a week anyway, right? So back to normal.
Yeah, I'm going back into a week of 16-hour shifts.
Ooh.
I gotta pay for everything that I put on a credit
A
card.
good life. Yeah. I want to go back to Illinois.
I do too. Yeah, that would be fun.
Oh my god. Another question here I have. Actually, it's a great conversation, especially coming up next week. Favorite or worst memories 4th of July?
Can we include fuzziest?
Fuzziest? There you go. Wouldn't that be like, what weekend do you least remember 4th of July? Oh, like every one of them probably?
Lighting shit on fire. I mean, I think we're the only country that celebrates our independence by blowing shit up.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, I mean, come on.
So we will be. There was I think I had a Twitter message because we had Patty Cakes has suggested that we do
an
show on opening of the Bates Motel.
So we taking the show live?
Shanty bar.
We're not disassembling this.
No, we're going to use the other board, and we will get more wires, so we don't have to just.
I like wires.
We'll get other wires. We'll get road wires, okay?
Yeah, road wires.
Right? Wires, we
road
keep it in
wires.
another bag.
Wires.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing we have to take apart here. I will use my laptop like I did before.
Oh, yeah, use a laptop, yeah.
You're nuts. Yeah.
I'm just agreeing with you. I wasn't paying attention.
I know you weren't. Yeah. But yeah, we are looking at probably doing, she had mentioned on Twitter, she responded to one of the things, the comments I made about it, that a Saturday would be best to do it. So,
Sorry, I was putting on my Saturday eyes.
So a Saturday night, and she'll plan a party and have a lot of people there as well.
That'd be fun.
Yep, it'll be a fun time.
We'll sign autographs.
And Gizzard says it's a go.
There you go. Gizzard's on his way out. Oh, she's going to feed us? Then we're definitely there.
All right, food.
Hell yeah, food.
Well, from what I take, she does her scopes all the time. She's always cooking or baking or something. So, she likes to cook, she says. So, why not? If you want to cook for us, go for it. But yeah, we would like to, we'll do a show at the Bates Shanty Bar.
We work for food.
The Bates Motel.
And booze.
Shanty Bar.
Shanty Bar?
Yeah.
That's a good looking bar.
Yeah.
Saw pictures.
All made of pallets and stuff, plywood and stuff. So yeah, we will plan a Saturday soon in the next few weeks. So we'll have to figure out our schedules.
We do have certain restrictions. We don't drink Natty Ice or Natty Light.
I do.
What's the matter with you?
You drink this, why wouldn't you drink that?
All right, fuck
Natural
it. You
ice.
caught me there.
You drink natural ice, right?
You caught me there. I guess I'd try
Yeah, you
it.
would, yeah. Beer. Give us beer. We'll look at beer. We will be having, we are in beer right now. We will be cracking open a little bit of moonshine shortly.
Wicked Piss of Kickaboo Joy Juice.
Yeah.
That stuff is good.
We get the Jolly
down
Rancher.
home, fresh made, New England moonshine.
Yep, the Jolly Rancher flavor.
It's even got a mosquito added for flavor at the bottom.
Yes, Allie, the phone is up, so you can call for a little bit if you'd like. Do remember that you would be the only one that can call at a time, because we can't do multiple calls at once. So, until someone wants to pay for some type of business phone line, that's what we're going to have to deal with. So
all you out there who want to go fund us,
Spreaker.
what do you? Oh, yeah, I had to move the desk in.
No, flies zipping around.
Flies?
Something zipping around there.
I don't have flies in here.
You say so.
It's a high quality studio.
High quality studio.
I don't have. It's not like dead rodents in the roof at the new hideaway. What's that?
Hey, leave it.
That's a pet. Leave him alone.
So, but anyone,
I'm thinking that's a call. You push answer.
Yeah, I'm trying, but hold on 1 second.
We've got issues.
No, not really. It came up on here, not on the phone.
Oh, you got to sign out of that. Okay.
It automatically signs in every time I log on.
Son of a bitch.
Right?
Microsoft sucks.
Oh, let's see.
No fucking bats. Well, unless they're like tire checkers. Well, we know it was ringing, Allie, but we have a problem with it being signed in on a computer too.
Yeah, so rang in more than one place.
Yeah. Yeah, so much for that thing that says you can only be signed in once on any given account. I got that on mine. And every time I get a call on mine, everything lights up.
All right. Well.
Oh,
okay, so you can call if you'd like now.
She's rubbing it up on Huber now.
Oh.
That's a West Coast soggy rug.
Continuing back on the conversation with our listeners, 4th of July. What was your funnest memories? Not so fun memories. I can tell you that my funnest memory on it would be 1991.
Hi, Jen, by the way. Just Jen from a Turning Point.
4th of July weekend.
Last night.
Oh, Turning Point.
Yeah.
Yeah. That you pirated the whole show.
I just got a little buzzed. That's all.
I tuned in and you two were just talking the whole damn time.
Well, Chase wasn't talking.
He was, but you guys were just blah, 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 blah.
We were more important than Chase.
And Chase was just like, why am I here? I was like, okay, well, I guess it's the show. It was funny. But, yeah, Allie, the correct thing is on now.
All right, so fuzzy memories from the 4th of July. I remember having a bottle rocket fight in a mulch pile.
Yeah.
Little did I know that was highly flammable at the time. And we did set a small portion of a forest on fire, but that was like 30 plus years ago. So
Well, that's similar to mine. In 1991, I was in Mississippi for family, visiting family. I got family,
this
son.
explains a lot about you.
Shut the fuck up, boy.
From the deep south.
So what we did is we went yonder over to the roadside fireworks tent. Got ourselves a big bag of fireworks for like $10. Whole shitload of stuff, man.
What were you thinking?
Oh, my mother was out of like beside herself when she saw what we got. You know, she's like,
Mothers always do that.
Well, yeah, she's like, okay, you know, she gave me 20. Well, myself and my cousin that she brought with us. She gave us $20, $10 each, right? Little does she know down there what $10 could buy her fireworks. So we both left. Right, yeah, exactly. We both left with these big, huge brown bags full of shit. I mean, just tons and tons of shit. Because you would get like, 20 bottle rockets for like $2, you know. So I had
Half
a
of them
whole
wouldn't
bunch
work
of,
back then.
But so we bought those, I remember the Roman candles.
Oh, yeah, you'd have fights with those.
Oh, yeah. M80s, all that crap, right? So, well, little, you know, like my other cousins bought them, a whole bunch of their friends bought them, right? We're going over to this pig roast that night, right? And then across, it's total redneck, don't you? But right out front of the house.
We'll be fired a bottle rocket off up the pig's ass at about 9 p.m.
Pretty much what happened. Once it started to get dark, I think I missed a call. No, I didn't. But once it started to get dark, we all started playing with the fireworks, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we're playing in this field right across from the house we were at, and there's like 10 kids, you know, all in the teens, shooting bottle rockets at each other,
God.
right? And the parents were just watching in complete. Some were like laughing and shit. Others were like, "Oh my god, they're gonna die!"
Because some of the parents were hammered.
Shit's exploding underneath cars and shit. Boom, boom.
Well, that's the way it's supposed
Right?
to be, right?
And my mother's like, "What?" She comes walking over. "What the hell are you doing? Watch out, Mom!" You know, it's like a bottle of rockets. We're just shooting at it. The Roman candles were like, I see a kid run across the field, right? And I use it, try to shoot the kid all the way across the field. It was just call her back. So,
You're just going to give up and call?
yeah.
All right, let's bring that up a little bit.
Hello?
Hey.
What the fuck's happening?
Yeah, you're on the Wicked Pizza Show, Allie. So,
Yeah, no shit. I had to make myself a drink. You know, if I was going to be on the show, I have to have a drink.
yeah, you got to be in proper tune for it.
All right, so to our listeners,
No.
hopefully you can hear Allie as well.
So
Can everybody hear me?
we'll find out in a minute.
It just wouldn't-
Fuckada.
It wouldn't be a show without Allie asking, can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Well,
So
you asked. I wasn't going to ask. I wasn't going to.
yep, phone sounds good.
Oh, man.
So we're good there.
Awesome.
All right, wait a minute. It's
Good.
It's getting
So
kind of
guys,
cloudy
check
out.
this out, right? In Eugene, every year there's this hippie fair.
Oh.
Because like you can go to a store and just buy cannabis oil and marijuana.
What,
and
rub it all
you
over
don't need
yourself?
Oh,
prescription,
someone's
I
in a
don't
good
think,
location. Yeah.
but- What?
Someone's in a good location, huh?
Yeah. No, not really, because I'm staying at my aunt's house, so I got to be good. But
In by 9 p.m.
And plus, I'm trying to apply for that job as well, so
Yeah.
I gotta be on the straight and narrow. So, but anyway, they have a hippie fair every year, and my aunt drives one of the city buses, and she said all kinds of people like smelly dreadlocks.
I was going to say, that's what I
Basically
was saying.
half naked people,
Oh.
because it's not against the law to walk around topless, but it is against the law to flaunt it. Go figure.
Oh,
How
so
do you go topless and not flaunt it?
you can be topless and just like walk around, but the flaunt it would be to wiggle them and show, actually show them off intentionally.
Yeah, but some people walking and wiggling go hand in hand.
Well, yeah, if they're big enough, they're just going to naturally, right. And Byron's going to be at a bar drooling as they walk by.
No, you never get to see
Byron.
Honest to
that
God,
would be a funny sight.
people who walk around naked are never the people you want to see.
That is true. That is true. Think about
Always-
That is definitely true.
It's always.
it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, how many times is it going to be like a perfect 10 going to be walking down the street with a
Never.
naked, right? Yeah. So, yeah. Flash, don't flaunt it, as Gizzard says. Right, I mean, the hippie fairs are full of stone naked chicks.
It's very weird. Like going. I mean, I drove through 11 states, and in every state, I mean, obviously there's state laws and there's federal laws. And for me, it was weird driving through because I of course I brought a little something with me. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Everybody knows me.
Violating
but anyway,
federal law.
In some states it's legal, in some states it's not. You know what I mean? So, and I had to look it up on a map. What states is marijuana legal in?
Right.
There's quite a few states, but I don't know. It's just all the different laws.
Sure.
How's the air out
I'm
there?
glad I was just driving through. Okay.
So, how's the air out there? Is it thin air, or how you liking it?
It's wet.
Yeah, you know what? I can breathe so much easier here. Oh, Byron, I meant to tell you my vape broke.
Oh,
Or what broke?
the vape.
My vape,
Oh, that sucks.
the glass, the
Yeah, the
glass
big one,
tank
yeah.
broke.
You should be able to find a glass tank out there.
No, I looked already. I couldn't find one, so I'm going to have to get a whole new vape, which I'm pissed because I love that one.
Yeah.
But anyway, the air is beautiful here. It's not humid at all.
No.
It's hot. The sun feels hotter here, to be honest with you.
Oh,
It
jeez.
feels hotter.
It's because of all the hippies.
But there's no humidity. It's beautiful here. Everywhere you go, there's mountains in the distance to look at. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to get a picture. I'm going to have my aunt take a picture of me hugging a tree.
Yeah. Yeah, hug a tree and, send it off to Pogie. So,
Are there new beaches out there?
yeah. It's a good question. Any nude beaches? Like, I mean, I know you're not like right on the ocean, but how about some lakes? Any private lakes that have a nude beach? That'll be interesting.
I don't know. You know what? I'll look into that for the next show.
I mean, since it's so pretty hippie,
I know. If
free-spirited.
they let women go topless.
Yeah.
But hey, I think that should be a law in every state that women are allowed to go topless. Men have their shirts off all the time and walk around.
Yeah.
And we have to look at their
That-
nipples. Why
well,
the hell
that-
can't we look at the female nipples?
Oh no, that is a common argument, from many women. Is how come it's okay for a man to walk around without a shirt, but not a woman? And
I have no problem with it.
Because we jiggle?
all right,
No, I have
Or
a
we
problem with that.
sag?
I was going to take mine off, but Byron's wouldn't let me.
He's got moobs.
Moobs, I love moobs. Oh, I got nipples.
Man
though.
boobs.
I got nipples though.
He's over there like, all right. And now I'm not saying that you are a fat bastard, but you're like fat bastard from the movie. Kreisland.
Yeah, but less move. I got less move than he does. I got nipples. But
Yeah. Can you milk him?
oh.
You
No.
both have moobs, all right? So end that argument
know.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
because Allie used to pinch him all the time. Hey, come here! Oh shit!
It's called a wicked pisser titty twister, all right?
You can all try that at home.
Oh yeah, if you fuck with Allie, you got fucking the wicked piss and titty twister.
Hey, it's better than taking a nut tap.
Oh,
I hate that. I don't understand
What
guys
the
who do
hell's
that.
it's
There's that guy walks up and whack,
just
whacks you right in the
little
nutsack.
backhand of the nutsack. I mean, that's like
Who
the
fuck
most immature
invented
thing.
that?
Well, it's one thing like I
It's the
guess
same
in middle
assholes
school,
that write dickhead on your face
That's
when
like
you
a
pass out.
jackass thing.
Yeah.
It's one thing, middle school, but when I worked with a guy, he used to do this to everybody.
No.
How about, all right, you know what? A couple of guys are going to hold you down. I'm going to kick you in the fucking nuts. How do you like that one? And then, he still wouldn't stop. He's like, "Well, you're just joking,
Yeah, right.
Sack tap is what
Sack tap.
Black Dog says. But yeah, well, glad you're liking it out there. Hon. Is it good so far?
Oh yeah. So far so good. It's really really nice.
Yeah, I've seen
I
some.
love it.
Some of your scopes in the hot tub.
Yeah, that was kind of difficult because
Drop the phone.
there was no light except from the light that was coming from the hot tub.
Yeah.
So it was difficult to see me, but you could see my feet.
There they are.
So I'm going to ask the
And
question.
it's really nice. Like I come out back and there's they have hummingbird feeders, and there's hummingbirds all over the place. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Don't swat at them.
No, I would not. I would not do that. They're,
Oh, they are
they're
amazing to
beautiful.
watch, though. They're amazing to watch.
But I'm going to
It's,
ask the
yeah.
question. I'm going to ask the question that some of our audience members want to know. So, Allie,
What?
have you walked around there topless yet?
Have I? No. I would probably get kicked out of my aunt's house if I did. But who knows? Maybe some night I'm doing a show, drinking. You never know. You know, with me, I'm kind of
I'm just-
unpredictable.
Yeah.
We're going to start a GoFundMe
It could
campaign.
happen. I'm leaving the door open on that.
We're going to start a GoFundMe campaign for Allie's bail.
No, because I'm not going to flaunt it.
I was going to say, yeah, but once you've had a few, you might start to flaunt
Oh,
it. To
yeah.
be like, hey, look at I'm sitting here with
yeah,
my shirt
I'll
on.
Start,
blah, blah,
I'll
blah.
start walking off sexy like.
Yeah, then you're flaunting it. Boom, lock her up. Oh, hey, so what do you have? You have any favorite or worst 4th of July memories?
Say that again?
4th of July. Do you have any favorite or worst 4th of July memories?
Well, the worst was probably the Chicago traffic. That was horrible. I
Oh,
was
the
stuck in
fest.
that
Yeah.
forever. Chicago traffic was horrible. I was about an hour and a half in traffic.
To get 5 miles.
And Big Dog scared the hell out of me because I had done a scope saying that I had to go to the bathroom, and he messaged me, but I didn't see the message, and he called me and said, "Do not stop where you are. Do not pull over," because. And in all dead seriousness, there's shootings there every day.
Yeah.
People die there every single day due to gun violence. People get hit by stray bullets. Children. It's just very, very sad. But anyway, so yeah, Chicago traffic, and the rest of the ride, it was beautiful. Let's see, Utah was absolutely gorgeous. Oh my God.
It is a
That
great
was
state.
Yeah, you've been out there.
I've
right?
been out to Salt Lake City, and it is fantastic out there. Even
Isn't
the
it
bums
beautiful?
are clean.
When I got to admit, when I got to, like, when I started going through the mountains into Oregon, I had tears in my eyes, like, the whole way through the mountains. It was
Are you sure it
just
wasn't
so
Kobe's
beautiful.
gas that was causing that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all. But yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
it. Did you guys see the pictures I posted?
some of them. Yep.
I'm sure Bumper did. Byron probably doesn't give a fuck.
He doesn't see anything. Dude. I mean, he doesn't. You know,
People send me shit. I don't see it.
No. Oh no.
Huber's got $30 to donate to the Bail Alley Out campaign.
Yeah. Black Dog said Allie's phone was getting naughty today. And Black Dog, I will say that
Oh, yeah.
Allie did hint to me on that. So for those listening that do listen to the Black Dog radio show, and if you don't, you should, you definitely going to want to listen to the show tomorrow night. They got some great stuff coming up. Yeah. They got some great stuff that you're
Yeah,
going to
they
want to
do.
listen to. Let's see.
I'm going to close this window. That's closest to the highway here. So
Oh, okay, the highway. I love it, yeah.
So, hey, how's the new studio working out? Talk to me,
The
guys.
expanded space.
Oh my God, it's like so much more room for activities.
So what do you have? Like 2 tables set up? Or
No,
3,
the one
or-
you're talking, mine.
I mean, is
no.
that whole place going to be filled with electronics soon?
Nah, you're talking about the new studio at my place. No, it's not. It's not going to be. It'll be a couple months. Yeah.
So you guys are still in the old studio?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Well, we've got plenty of room now that Allie's got.
Oh,
We get the whole fucking
Go
table.
to hell.
We
All
moved
right.
everything down and over, and
go fuck yourself.
we're all spread out now.
Yeah, and farting up a storm, I'm sure.
Oh, my God, yes. There's no need for you to wait to have this horrific noise come out of both of us.
I feel bad, and you know what? we'll have to contain ourselves when we do have a guest host. And, I forgot, I was going to mention to Rizzo. I forgot. We did talk. We mentioned it to him a few days back.
Oh, yeah.
But, he said, oh, yeah, I'll be there. But, you don't see him here, do you?
No.
Oh,
he blew you off again.
No, I didn't follow up.
I just think he was a
him
little slow.
So, he should.
Typical.
But, right, he should have been on it, right? I mean, boom, boom. It's
Right.
But hold on 1 second. I just got to play the sound, and you'll probably be able to hear it because things are connected right tonight.
I heard the wah, wah, wah. I heard that.
So you'll hear this. Hold on 1 second, and you could chime in to your populist statement, too. Hold on.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
Country by storm. The Black Dog Radio Show.
Because once you go black, you never go back.
Not true, except for the Black Dog Radio Show.
And coming up next, slowly but surely,
Oh, my God.
Come on, this is painful.
Running slow.
Yeah.
Well, because I don't have it on a button yet.
It's your Wi-Fi.
There you go. No, it's
there you go.
because I
I'm
didn't have
surprised
it.
you didn't do it yourself. You do it pretty good yourself, Byron.
Now, I'm getting good at it.
Yeah, he just got himself a new soundboard, but he hasn't loaded
Where's
it.
the white women at?
Oh. But that was was a intro and outro type thing for the Black Dog Radio Show. They have multiple. I don't have all of them, but I wanted to give a shout out to them. They are our brothers in the podcast arm, so to speak. The Seven Deadly Sins.
Showman.
So, they are awesome, and if you haven't listened to it yet, check out our Spreaker page or the Black Dog Radio Spreaker page, and you will see the fest. And you're definitely going to want to listen to that. That was one of our best shows ever.
And don't forget about Bob the Handyman Huber and the Huber Experience, which is also on Spreaker.
Absolutely, and I was going to give a shout out to Bobby and say shortly when Allie gets off, if you want to give us a call, Bobby, we'd love to have you on for a little bit.
Sure.
Our number is 774-314-7044, and I'll put that on right now.
It's a damn good thing you remember that.
I know, you can't remember
I was
it.
going to say, Byron, do you remember the number?
No, when we were testing it earlier, he's like, what was the number? Unbelievable.
Where's your piece of paper?
Hey, Noel, how are you? The piece of paper, there's been some wind in the studio lately, a little bit of rain.
Or Patty Cakes can give us a call. Noel, give us a call. Whoever wants to give us a call.
A storm in the studio?
I left a window. Chase left the window open, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, the speakers got soaked.
Oh.
The monitor speakers.
Yeah.
I'll be in there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's getting called in. It's past her bedtime.
No, it's dinner time.
Oh, that's right. West
yeah,
Coast.
a few
time.
hours, yeah.
She winged it to the
Steak
coast.
time.
All right.
Yeah, now I'm hungry. Now all we got is leftover pizza.
I know, right?
You always only have pizza. Oh, wait, and chips.
When in doubt, have pizza, right?
Sure. Pizza's good.
All right, guys, I'm going to sign off and go eat my dinner, and I will tune in a little bit.
Yeah, definitely tune in and keep up with the chat at least.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
All right, Allie, thanks for calling on.
Thanks, Allie.
Wicked piss. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
All right. That's kind of messed up. It worked.
I know, right?
It worked. I'm waiting for the lightning bolt. What?
There's a moth flying around, dude.
You brought that in.
I brought okay. Yeah. Anyway, so the phone line's up if you want to give us a shout.
Oh, we're a little fuzzy now. Hold on a second.
Oh.
There we go.
You fuzzy? Who's fuzzy?
I'm fuzzy. You fuzzy.
Nobody's fuzzy.
All right, how's that? Test 1, 2.
The wax between your ears.
A little bit, yeah. It's because there was the feedback coming in. So
we got a call. Hold on. Hey, you on the Wicked Pizza Show?
What's up, you filthy animals?
There you
Huber,
go.
what's going on, brother?
Nothing much. I just figured I'd call in because she hung up, so I figured, you needed the dose of the handyman.
That's right. We always need that, brother. Oh, much appreciated, huh?
So, no problem. So how are you guys? Are you guys fully recovered from your trip?
Slowly.
I'm able to drink more now.
Yeah. It took him a few days to be able to drink again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was in rough shape.
Oh, my God.
And,
that pint of ice cream in Gary, Indiana kind of saved me a little bit.
As I mentioned to
hey, Tammy,
the Black Dog Radio Show last week, I think it was, I said on a chat, and I told you about it. You exited the hotel in true form. Okay. Checkout time was 11 o'clock. We walk past. We could walk down to the desk.
59 seconds.
Pretty much. Right before 11. There's nobody at the desk. Byron doesn't even stop. Doesn't even skip a beat. Throws the card key across the counter. Pushes the door open and walks out. Puts his sunglasses on. The sunglasses was already on. And like true drunk celebrity form. I had a party. I'm out. See ya. And, oh, yeah, he was a fucking train wreck.
I was a bit messy, yeah.
Yeah, he was a mess, and he was hurting. But it was funny because the way he left, you would have thought he was leaving, like, I don't know, the Biltmore, New York or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it was the Section 8. I mean, the Motel 8 there.
I don't know why it was a clean motel. It was quite clean. We've been at worse.
Yeah, but the wall looked like it had been finger painted.
Well, yeah, that was a problem, and I can't believe you judged the whole hotel on that.
I did.
One wall was supposed to be in gray, but whoever painted it, sloppy job, didn't use any painter's tape or anything like that. So you can see that it was mess
So it
all
looked
over.
like somebody had Parkinson's disease when they painted the wall.
Pretty much.
So it's like my Michael J. Fox painted your wall.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
all the way around. But other than that,
yeah, I mean, Byron, the night before, I mean, dude, you were messed up. I mean, it was great because when the show ended, you stuck up on me and you gave me like a big ass hug, and I didn't know who it was.
Oh shit!
You were behind me.
I don't remember that.
You were like, Hubert, you're awesome, and I'm like, who the hell is this? And I realized it was you, and I'm like, oh shit. Hey, Byron, how are you? And you're like, you're great, man. And you just walked away. And it was like, all right, cool.
Between that, and you're right, he was in true Byron form. By the time the show got on, he was hammered. He drank 3 or 4 of those grape burritos,
my God,
which are like 8+% alcohol in each one. And
then, you know what it was?
And then how many shots of the Jesse?
At least 2.
And we are just a shout out to our friends, the Black Dog Radio Show, and of course to the original Jesse James America's Outlaw Bourbon Whiskey. We do have a bottle of it right here. We are going to have a shot of it soon.
We do. We will
tonight. There's going to be a shot of it.
We will.
Yep. Because after this beer, we're going to break. We're going to get our moonshine.
I thought we were going to do moonshine.
Before we do the moonshine, we're going to have a shot of this
on ice.
Yeah. You want to do an ice shot on this, or this will the moonshine?
Okay. I got
the face he's making.
Getting ready for that.
But yeah, we do have the bottle of Jesse James here, and that was one of the things he had a few too many sips of, I think, at the fest. But it was funny watching Jackhammer just drink it like water. He just walk around the bottle, right? Yeah. So,
dude, the funny thing about Jackhammer, I saw that guy take a chocolate chip cookie and put mustard all over it like it was frosting. And he just downed that cookie a couple weeks before. And I'm like, this dude can eat anything. So it is fun watching him eat like the buffalo chicken or the dollar store delicacy. Because, I mean, that guy has an iron stomach.
No shit, he ate that whole can.
Yeah, but that wasn't the same as what we had, though.
We should have brought the...
It was just the chunk chicken with buffalo.
Yeah, but we should have brought the what do you call it?
We had like a full made nasty
caviar.
Shit. Oh yeah.
We had a can full of rust. Is what we ate. It was pretty bad.
Oh, but yeah. Between his drinking and his odd behavior, he was absolutely useless to me. And as far as setting up the show or taking things down, and then because he was pretty much He was beyond redemption at that point. And like I said, leaving the hotel in like true Baldwin form.
Oh my God,
like
it was
like a
awful.
Baldwin checking out of the New York City motel.
Hey, I didn't put a TV out the window, okay? I could have. Actually, the TV is what kept me stabilized for a little while. All the spins.
Bobby, if I remember, you said when you took the Uber home, and
This is great.
You did you talk to the guy about getting a gun?
I'm like, the scariest thing, people are afraid of me anyway because I'm handicapped, so I think I'm just going to get a gun and you really freak everybody out. and the Uber driver was like, he looked at me like I was a weirdo, and he didn't know whether I was a psycho or if he should laugh. But yeah, and that was the Uber experience.
Uber's Uber experience.
The big dog ordered me the Uber before, and the original driver's name was, I think, Inga or something like that. And I said to the big dog, I don't trust anybody named Inga because I'm going to go someplace like Detroit or something like that, and I'm never going to see my home again. So let's recall the Uber back and get another driver. Supposedly this guy's name is Andy, but he was like a Mexican dude, so I doubt his name was Andy. It was probably like Pedro or Felipe or, something
American
along
name,
those lines. Yeah. But it was a safe ride home. I was a little nervous because, it's like a random person driving you home, so, but it was an okay ride. I'm not opposed to the Uber the Huber, I like calling it. And then I was going to do a show last night, and then I was pissed off because we were having like tornado warnings and a tornado touchdown actually in Marengo, and so I go doing a show, and the internet it lets me on, but the microphone wouldn't take on.
Oh,
so I know I had listeners, but I had to apologize over Twitter because I felt bad to people that were listening. I didn't realize that the microphone wasn't working until like a minute into it when I was like in deep conversation. Because I only had 15 minutes, I like to hurry up and get on a topic. I looked down and see that it wasn't even like registering, and I was so irritated and so pissed. But other than that, I just been hanging out.
Nice.
Yeah.
I gotta interrupt. I had to go out into the kitchen. Apparently, Alexa decided to listen to some AC/DC and Ozzy Osbourne. It's playing loud in the kitchen, and
I'm like, it's not me. He takes his he's got earbuds and he takes them out. He's looking at me. I'm like,
I can hear music in the background.
I was checking my phone to make sure it wasn't that.
Hi, Tiger Lily. How are you? Yeah, it's just kind of weird.
Tiger Lily, we do have that bottle here for you.
We do have the bottle.
But I mean, you can never go wrong with AC/DC and Ozzy Osbourne, no matter if it's holiday.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I can jam to that at 4 a.m, no problem.
Especially a little that shook you all night long. Huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Fun fact: do you know that song is not about a woman?
What's it about?
Please don't say a guy.
A car, like a muscle car.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
I bring the useless knowledge to the Wicked Pizza Show and the Black Dog Show. So
I'm willing to bet.
Followed me yet? Please do.
Yeah, sure. I'm willing to bet either Black Dog or Patty Cakes knew that one because they're high into the music trivia history type thing. Alexa, damn you. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
See, I'm like that with like nerdy TV too. Like, I think if Byron or you ever wanted like a third guy to do talk like nerdy sci-fi TV, I'm your guy.
Well,
I mean,
there you go. Once in a while, once in a while we nerd out. We'll do late night beers with Bumper and Byron. There's probably only maybe 3 shows on there right now, but we've done that occasionally. After a show when we're lit and we just want to talk about stupid shit. We usually end up talking about old shows and stuff like that. Take a look at Waves. Yeah. Bumper, sorry, just reading the thing. Patty Cake's addicted to music. That's why I figured she would probably be one that knew that AC/DC type stuff, or as well as Black Dog.
Yeah. I wanted to tell you guys, too, I was saving this for your show. Ever since we met, Ellie's been texting me like crazy, man. I don't know if she's into the handyman or what's going on, but she's got a thing. I'm telling you. She knows it, too. She can't deny it.
I know.
But, it is what it is.
What's happening? The hot stuff?
Oh, there you go.
but I will be. I think I'm coming to the Boston Invasion when that happens.
Oh, definitely. That'll be great.
Hopefully she will be there, and I'm still hoping for Chelsea. I was very disappointed she didn't show up yet, but Boston Invasion, Handyman's coming in more ways than one.
We welcome that, though, man. That's going to be great, and we're looking forward to that. That's going to be a sick time. But yeah, it'll be nice. By then, our new studio will be up and running at that time. And yeah, there you go.
A little bit of Huber music.
Almost like a little porn music for him there.
Yep.
Work it, baby.
Experience the Huber experience.
There you go. There's my voiceover guy. Oh, man. But, hey, guys, I don't want to take too much of your time because, since I'm listening live, you guys are getting a wrap-up show tonight because usually sweet. I catch you on the replay because you guys go on weird times or last minute.
Yes, so typically we do.
I never get to do those wrap-up things for your show. So tonight I'm happy to be able to contribute to the Wicked Pissy Show exclusively on Periscope. You can follow me at _Huber. I think. I'm certain. Okay, I'm not certain.
Maybe somewhere.
But, yeah. But all right, guys. I'll see you around. Bumper, don't be a stranger. Byron, if you ever wanna talk about work or women or Tinder, you know where to find me, man.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right, definitely, Bob. We'd love to have you on all night, but unfortunately, the way our phone line works right now, it's just one caller.
One caller at a time at the moment.
So.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the reason I'm letting you go is because, I can hear you guys talking, but it's like you're like super, super muffled, so it's like an outer space.
Oh.
Like
we're working
connection.
on that.
Yeah.
So I know you're working on it, so I'm not going to bust your balls too hard. But all right, fellas, I'll catch you around.
All right.
All right, man, and continue to listen because Byron can get real shit faced.
And always remember, Byron, wear a condom. Just saying.
Glove up. All right.
All right, Bobby, thanks, man. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, man. Take it easy. Bye.
Bye.
All right, I got a little something to play us into a break here.
Okay.
We don't hear our theme all too often. Let me bring that down.
Which is what?
All right, there we go. A little bit better there.
Yeah, you'll find the beginning.
Yeah. We don't get to hear our theme too often. Just playing straight out normally. A little bit of Hard Number 9, Drinking with the Boys.
Okay.
What are you thinking? You think that's good? We'll go to break and get our shot glasses and get a little drinking going. You're listening to the Wicked Pissy Show. I'm Byron.
I'm Bumper.
And this is Hard Number 9, Drinking with the Boys.
And I was drinking with the boys. Hard number 9. Byron just got his earbuds back in a split second.
I'm good like that.
You're good like that. For those who heard that, I apologize.
I had to get beer.
It sounded like absolute shit.
Did it?
Yeah, very staticky. Fuck. So, but that's all right. Sorry about that. I hope it wasn't too bad. Byron, for whatever reason, decided to play from his side of the world over there. Getting mad, but we haven't even licked it up yet. What are you doing? No, what do you need? No beer. No. What's this? Well, don't crack that beer open.
Pepperoni.
Come on. Yeah, but the pepperoni. Come on, we're here for a reason.
Are we?
All right now we are going to crack open this Jolly Rancher Moonshine. Ice cold.
Is that what we had last time?
Uh-huh.
It was pretty good.
It fucked us up.
Oh, God, yeah.
I get it open. It's all wet.
That's what she said. Oh.
Nothing wrong. She's wet.
All right, sorry about the shitty sound. That's Bumpa.
I was just ready to click on to play it, and you started playing it. I'm like, okay.
I thought it might have worked.
It worked, but then for some reason the quality, while we stepped away to get our drinks here. Yeah. So, let's see. All right. So.
Right. Hey, well, hold on. Let me get a napkin. I like that sound.
Oh, I need a napkin for them. There we go.
Fresh out of the mason jar.
Well, where else would you get your moonshine from?
Oh, hold on.
If it ain't from a mason jar,
oh my God! This shit. That smells far more fuel-like.
Oh, let me see what we're missing here. Noel says Jolly Rancher Moonshine. What the fuck? You guys drink some messed up booze? Just saying.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Or at least we're not regular Malort drinkers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't remember it being this strong.
This one's a strong one.
Yeah.
It is strong. Yep.
All right, here we go. Ready?
The last one was a little more candy-ish.
Yeah.
Oh, feel the burn. Feel that.
Hey! Holy shit.
Yeah, but
it's not the same stuff.
I don't know. Last time it was a couple sips and we were like...
Really drinking it down?
Yeah. Someone say Malort? Yeah. We do have a bottle of Malort here, but it's for
emergencies.
Tiger Lily. No, emergency. No. For Tiger Lily, it's the autograph bottle that we got from the Wicked Pizza Fest. It is sitting over here in the corner. We're trying not to touch it because we don't keep smudging on the signatures there. It is an autograph bottle.
I think that was my first autograph ever.
Yeah, it took me. I couldn't really figure out how to sign Bumpa. I never signed Bumpa before. Oh.
I know.
All right. Yeah, you need some for the shanty bar. I'm sure he can get some.
We'll save some of this.
Unless the Malort or the moonshine.
I'm wondering if Tiger Lily will share with the shanty bar. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that wouldn't be bad, huh? Oh, so late night, Mr. Ed, how's it going? I made a little quick video the other day on Periscope for.
You don't say.
To Ed. Actually, I think I made it out to Jen. Said that you need to be deported. Yeah. I don't know where to, but you should be deported.
Oh, she's going to use it in her tractor for fuel.
Oh, Malort, come on.
Yeah, you probably could. It did. It tasted of fuel.
You know, but the whole I don't. It goes down like. To me, it goes down like okay. Like if someone gave you a random shot that you never had of before.
Jesus.
If you got a shot of something that you never had before, it tastes kind of weird. So to me, that's how the Malort went down. It went down like, and then it's like, oh shit, and then just like, oh my God.
So Noelle is bringing 2 bottles of Screech with her to the East Coast invasion.
Ooh.
Might not be enough to screech everyone, but it'll be enough to
that's all you
screech
need.
all of the dog's crew.
Yeah.
Who let that dog out?
Well, Lord tastes like liquid ass. All right, kids, but come on, it wasn't bad. It's one of those things, though, jackhammers in the house. But it's one of those things that...
Chase from a Turning Point, yeah.
Yeah.
You said that.
Yeah, just got to try it. Got to do it. So... what was another topic I had? What do you think, NASA claims that they found a alien life form. Do you believe in aliens?
All right, was it NASA that claimed it, or was it that bunch of ho-hos out there calling themselves anonymous?
Well, I think the real question here is, do you believe in alien life forms? I don't know why I hide in the crunch.
I don't like to crunch in people's ears. All right, so we would be pretty damn arrogant if we thought that we were the only, all right, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, intelligent species out there.
We could actually be like the dumbest. It could be like even
oh God,
higher.
yeah, everybody's smarter than us. They figured out they kill all the social justice warriors, and yeah, but that is a hell of a combination. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Chocolate chip cookies,
corn chips,
and moonshine.
Yep. But now going back to our listeners, I mean, who here, do any of you believe in an alien life form? Do you believe that there's life out there beyond us? And as Noel says, you're right, the universe is so massive, we cannot be alone.
No, we definitely can't.
No, and, it's a good point. What reason, besides not knowing any local planets with life, what reason do we have to believe that we're really the only ones, period, in the universe? Because what made Earth so fucking special versus...
Yeah, but we got some pretty good food here. That's like one piece, There you go.
Yeah, Allie, I believe. Hallelujah.
Really?
But yeah, I mean, different universes. Oh, we have a call. And yeah, you'd have to leave that up a little bit, buddy.
Where are they? Disconnect. I don't want you on there.
Oh,
why not?
Hey, Pissa people.
What's up? It's Chase from a Turning Point.
Hey. Yeah, and Jen.
And Jen.
Hey, Jen, how are you?
We're both on.
Uh-oh, somebody's drinking.
They're invading.
Jen is not drinking tonight. I wouldn't allow her to come on if she was.
Oh,
well, actually, I was just out, so I was drinking.
Oh.
Oh, okay. She was drinking. That figures.
But not drinking in your presence.
Hey, guys.
What?
We have you guys sounding very interesting tonight, by the way. But we have an announcement we need to make.
Uh-oh.
You're marrying Jen?
Yeah.
We're getting married.
We're getting married. Yes. It's finally happening. No, we're having a special show next Friday night.
And what's it about?
And we're being joined by That's a Shame's cast from London.
Oh.
So we wanted to tell you guys this because we have a lot of mutual fans. So next Friday night, 8 p.m., we're going to be on. I hope you two can join us too. With That's a Shame cast from London.
Excellent.
And we're going to talk about America versus London, England.
Cool.
Well, they win hands down. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking they do lately.
Better accents.
That's what I told them.
Different food.
The accent does it for you.
I mean, the gun thing, I'm not all into that, but...
The accent, though?
Are you going to be the third dad night?
I'm going to take that day off. I'm going to take that day off.
Hey, guys, fuck
Okay.
everybody.
Hey, we're telling you well ahead of time.
All right, so yeah, as you heard Chase said, a Turning Point Friday night at 8 p.m. You don't want to miss that one.
No, not at all.
Basically, the U.S. versus UK.
Yeah, I hope you guys can make it because it's pretty special. We're still doing our regular Wednesday night show, but we're doing a special on Friday.
A turning day.
I was just going to say, it will be our first turning day.
Yeah, hey, Chase,
That's
man,
what it's gonna be.
I have to. I sympathize with you. Your battle last night in the show. It's like you were just like you were by yourself.
Yes,
and
I just
because
ate
these
pepperoni.
Yeah, thank
those two were just
Yeah,
blah blah
you
blah
mean
blah blah.
last night's show, yeah.
Yeah, those two were just blah 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 blah, and you'd be like talking, and they would just continue their own conversation.
What?
Yeah, pretty much.
They were.
Oh,
I know. I listened to the show myself today,
I'm
and
gonna
I
have
was
to
like,
listen to
"Oh my god!"
and then
Well, I apologize to everybody for putting Byron and Jen in the same room again.
right.
But it was sort of my fault.
And then I get a text from Jen. She wants the my password to the computer, and which it was fine, no problem. So I give it to her, and I come in tonight, and she set herself up on a user account. Well, yeah, I was like,
Yeah, of course
I
she
did
did.
not do that. Byron did it. I
Yeah.
did not do that.
Give her some room.
Yeah,
oh, see, that's not what he told me. He's like, well, she's here. But I don't mind it. I didn't care. It was just funny. You know, it was
Chase
like-
is signed in on my place, on my computer all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're still a turning point if you want to be. That was a goof.
Oh, we're
But,
going to have
anyway,
a 10
I
and
just
show
wanted to
shot.
Let you guys know that. Let your fans know that too, because it's going to be a fun night. Next Friday night. I really do appreciate the moment you gave us, and I will hype up Wicked Pista Show like crazy on Wednesday night show.
Now, with that being said, are you down here locally? Or you?
No,
oh,
I'm up in Maine. I'm up in Maine.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'll still be up in Maine
All right.
when that happens.
Well,
All right, thanks, guys.
thanks, Chase. Have a good one.
All right.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye,
See
Jen.
ya.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Yeah,
That
the
was
dynamic duo of
Yeah.
the Turning Point.
Turning Point. That was great hearing from them.
They're great. I love talking to them, especially Jen. She's always funny. And, Chase is just a cool dude.
Yeah.
As Black Dog said, I prefer Canadians over Brits. Well, I guess, right? But, I don't know why I still find it so funny. But when Noel called the fest,
Mm-hmm.
I was impressed by how good her English was.
Yeah, because Canadians speak all that weird language.
Oh, fuck, I kill me sometimes, I do.
How much have you had of that shit to drink?
Right, yeah. But, yeah, I was like, hey, your English is so good there, Noel. I can't believe how sharp your English is. Because, I can only imagine how your Canadian is.
Oh, my God. All right, I can't drink any more of that.
Oh.
Okay.
So, going back, aliens. Believe in them? No.
Yeah.
How about
Are
our
they
listeners?
here? No.
No, you don't think that any have ever made it to Earth?
We're not really that interesting yet. We haven't developed interstellar space travel. We've just invented internet radio. Quite frankly, we're perfecting it, but...
Well, I think, I don't know. I think, my theory is, do they know we're here? Yeah. Have they been here yet? No. Because I think that if you were to get a less than moral other species, whatever, beings, we would be their slaves.
Well, yeah. Obviously, they've got interstellar space travel. They probably got weapons that would wipe out.
But
kick our asses all over the place.
And how do you know they're going to look like us? They're not going to be like 7-foot green creatures, 10-foot green creatures.
Well, did anyone see, was it Arrival? Was it Arrival? Or one of those new movies out there with big aliens.
Mm-hmm.
And learning to communicate with them is going to be... yeah, that's something I leave for the mathematicians. Math is some sort of universal constant, supposedly. So, well, we're hoping no weapons, but knowing our luck, we're screwed. I mean, you whip out a 357 Magnum and they just look at you and go like this, oh, how cute. A child's toy.
Right.
I'll
shoot you with a laser, so, that we just barely figured out.
Laser beams.
Huh. Americans are assholes.
So I don't think NASA. I don't think they found anything. I think it's just anonymous being anonymous, doing their thing.
You think trying to trip people up and just to get the wheels spinning.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's also a good thing that I like about Anonymous. And I know, like, they stir a lot of bullshit, but at the same time, they get the wheelhouse going, I mean, they make people think about things. As far I know it's total conspiracy theorist bullshit, but a lot of it is. I agree.
You go on YouTube, you look up conspiracy theory.
Yeah,
it's kind of frightening how many people on this planet think like Niagara Falls is some secret government plan to drain the Great Lakes or something goofy like that. I don't get that.
There's a missile under there.
Oh, yeah, I mean they're all fucking nuts.
How about pet peeves? Do you have any strange pet peeves? Like
listening to people eat,
crunchy packages.
Listening to people eat. People who scratch their ass and want to shake your hand right after that.
Oh, well, eating a sandwich.
Oh my god, fuck, Frank.
Mine is, and that's why I like wireless or cordless phones. When the phone cord gets tangled up.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh my god. First thing I do, unplug it, straighten it out.
I walk into work, and it's as if the person has been doing, like, the
braiding
foxtrot.
or something with it, yeah.
Why can't you pick up the phone, put it down? No, you got to twist it.
Right, well, because they pick it up, and somehow it gets twisted twice, and then they twist it again when they put it back down. So it's been twisted 120 times. But
I have a caveat to the ass scratchers, the nose pickers.
Oh, yeah. They say...
they're doing some mining of mineral resources, the booger nuggets, Yeah, see, once you do that, you're not touching any of this shit over here. You need a napkin now.
That's like, they say that's the number one thing people do alone in the car. Pick their nose.
I don't.
You don't pick your nose?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
So you got a big snugger hanging, what do you do?
You blow your nose.
Blow it.
Yeah.
You're in the car, driving down the highway, no napkin. No,
How many napkins do I have in my center console? About 80, because we drove from Chicago back to Boston.
Leave me home.
I kept on, only take what you need. I'm like, I need a lot.
Because, it drops one drop on his car, you sterilize the whole thing.
Oh, shit. Well, I got a lot of scratches on the passenger side seat now, too. I got to clean those off. Sitting on chargers and shit like
Tiger
that.
Lily says chewing and fingernail clipping.
Mm-hmm.
I have to clip my fingernails, but I hate chewing fingernails. Some people do it. Honestly, I'm guilty of it. I used to do it a lot as a, from my teens to early 20s.
Never chewed my nails.
No? I did it, addictively from my teens to 20s.
My mother...
And now I just stopped.
Would slap me in the back of the head if I did anything that was considered rude.
That was considered rude?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, no, I don't...
I got slapped in the back of the head a lot as a kid. Could explain a lot of what's going on.
Cool. But, I did bite them for a long time, so I found it was more of an anxiety or nervous thing when I was driving.
I just driving.
But that was, my early...
You can't drink and drive.
No, it was my early, the first 4 or 5 years I drove, I did that. And then, but after that, nope, I don't do it at all.
People who smoke pot and tell you it's as safe as drinking.
Oh my God, no.
It's not.
No.
It's just nobody has done studies yet. We're going to start seeing some studies popping up there. I have no problem if you smoke pot. Just don't do it in front of me because it makes me think of dirty feet.
Noel had a nice little funny line here. Hey, you can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. Oh, gross. Come here, Byron. Come here. Bring it over.
I dare you to find a booger in this schnoz. It's not happening.
You keep a nice clean schnoz in there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're right, it's safer. Oh, boy. Oh. But yeah, the pet peeve, I don't really have any of the pet peeves on the toenails.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, you've got some pet peeves, though.
Like
my driving.
I don't complain about it.
Not anymore.
I don't know. I mean,
it's just old hat now.
It's not even old. It's just, you suck at driving. I'll tell you that point blank. But unlike you...
Just don't hold back. Don't hold back any of those punches.
Unlike you, I don't sit in the passenger seat and bitch the whole ride. Jesus Christ, well, you sleeping over there? Oh, my God, you're going to go right through the wall. I thought you weren't going to turn. I'm like, oh, my fucking God.
Next time I'm just going to Periscope you.
Yeah, that's fine. If the driving is not bad, I've had many people tell me my driving is fine. And
I remember
people that
a
drive
little Ford Taurus that you had a few years back, and
yeah,
you took out a mailbox with that thing.
No, I took my Jeep Wrangler did. That was way before that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
I've never taken out a mailbox.
No, but I worked for almost 28 hours straight. So
I've done that.
Yeah, but you don't live 79 miles away from home.
That's not my fault.
There you go.
Papa really wanted to get back to nature, hang out with the goats and the goat yoga. That's the new thing. Goat yoga.
I don't need to. No, I don't need to smoke pot. I just need to walk the hallways of my building.
Oh,
that kills me. That pisses me off, man. You know, the legalized, whatever you want to call it, the medical marijuana, legalized some places, miracle marijuana, as we will call it. You know, in some places where they do it, they're allowed to do it, blah, blah, blah. Sucks. It sucks. And, you know, whether we can sit here, and as Ali already saying, it kills cancer cells. We can sit here and talk. We can talk science crap all day long. I don't care. All I can tell you is, if I live across the hall, and you're fucking Cheech and Chong in 3 times a day, we got a call here.
Do we?
Oh yeah. Allie is on. Allie. Hey.
I had a full drink, and now I'm drinking a beer.
Oh.
So, hey, you were talking about aliens and intelligent, other intelligent life or whatnot.
No, we were asking, do aliens smoke weed?
No.
Yes.
Yes. They have their own.
They probably planted it.
Right.
But, hey, it's very naive to think that we're the only intelligent, and I use that word very lightly,
yeah,
life out here. What about Area 51?
Yeah. And
what about it?
You know what I mean? All the controversy surrounding that, where the government tries to hide shit. There are definitely findings out there. There are sightings. I've seen some. I hope it's not like computer generated shit that I've seen, but I've seen some like UFO sighting videos and stuff like that. And it's not like Independence Day or anything, but it's. I definitely think it's there. It's just not publicized so that the public doesn't go crazy.
Yeah. Well, I think not only so they don't go crazy, but, it's still impossible for...
Too late.
It's still impossible for us or scientists really to explain. They don't... Because they have no idea where they came from.
It's not that hard to explain that there's other life in other places.
Right, but that's the problem.
And just
other
because
places.
they come to visit once in a while, we're probably an experiment in their fucking test tube, okay?
Yeah, they come to anally probe us.
They're coming to check on us and say, "Oh God, we really fucked up."
Again, the other places though being a place that they don't know about, they have no idea where these places are, and so that's that leaves a lot of concern, because all right, if there's, like you said, there's beings out there. Nobody knows where they're coming from, and so obviously far away.
Well, how do we know that for sure? We don't know what the government knows.
No, but we know enough.
I don't think the government knows what the government knows.
No, right. But there's enough common knowledge, scientifically as far as within our own solar system that we know there's nothing, floating around out there.
That we know of. That we know of. How do you know they're not close?
Well,
Come on, you've seen Star Trek.
I'm not saying.
Wait a minute.
You're fucking
ready? Whore.
Banana boat whore. Oh God.
Yeah. So anyway, I was just wondering what you guys thought about Area 51. Supposedly there's been all kinds of shit going on there throughout the years.
Yeah. Right. No, you're right as far as that, because if there's nothing to hide, then what the hell are they hiding? It's still a very restricted area.
Exactly.
They're building secret shit out there.
They're building secret shit in data.
Yeah,
They're
but
building
why
secret
do they
shit
need
everywhere.
to keep it? Why? What gives them the right to keep that information
They're the
away from
government.
the public?
Yeah, no.
If they know it, then we have the right to
No,
know
we
it as
don't.
well.
No. I'm going to agree with Byron on this one. Not everything is meant to be known.
It's not meant for public consumption.
Not right. Just like down
Oh,
the.
I'd want to know. I mean, granted, I'd probably have a heart attack, but I'd want to know.
But it's not. Again, it's they don't. They're not releasing all the information. They don't want you to know. There's just kind of like go down to the police station. You can't just
Well,
wander
who the
in.
hell are they to tell me what I should know and what I shouldn't?
Again,
That's not right.
listen. It's just like going down to a local police station or even a hospital and saying, "Hey, I want to go through all these records. Why can't I?" Because it's not for you to know.
Right.
It's
some things will
so,
just
right.
have to be a mystery.
I don't know. I disagree with that theory.
It's just like there's a lot of things in the government that they might know about. Say Poland. They don't want you to know about. Just because they know about it doesn't mean it's for everyone to know. Just same thing. Like I said, we're walking into a police station and pulling open the filing cabinet and say, "Hey, I want to read all this." Yeah, well, you can't. Well, why not?
Personal records are one thing, okay, but something that affects the entire world should be everybody's business.
But again, does it really affect you? If they've been hiding this for 100 years, okay, nothing's happened yet. Hasn't affected your life at all.
Okay, so when they finally do come back to destroy their experiment from the test tube, we're not going to have any preparation. We're not going to. Well, I will. I'm ready for the zombie apocalypse too.
Oh, zombies! Here we go. I knew it was coming.
Zombies rock.
Yeah. But like Black Dog says, Gizzard saying, well, where do you think stealth planes come from? There are those hidden bases.
My ass.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah, where do you think they come up with the technology that they have?
They
I
develop
think that
it.
they replicated a lot of stuff from things that they found.
Let me tell you something about the government, okay? Most of the shit that we have out there today, purely by accident. It was a byproduct. Microwave ovens. They were developing radar back in the 50s.
They found it.
Some asshole left a candy bar in front of a beam accelerator, melted the fucker from the inside, and the guy goes, "Oh, I can make a radar range." And now we can cook a cup of coffee in 3 minutes, reheat a bagel. It's all accidents.
I believe everything happens for a reason.
Well, Jackhammer says he wants to anal probe chicks.
I did catch that.
Hey, Jackhammer. What's happening, baby?
Oh, just don't tell Poggy about that night.
So, I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, yeah, so you guys saw my photo shoot with Poggy, right?
Yeah, that was pretty
I
good.
thought they were great photos.
All my pictures. He dragged me into the barn.
I think that was one of the funniest ones. I was about to say that. That was pretty good.
Raped by a clown.
In the cow pit, right there,
Yeah.
Cow poop pit. Allie's still picking that out of her hair.
He proposed to me and then tried dragging me into the barn. Well, he did drag me into the barn. We did the pogey poke.
Pogey poke.
Yeah, pogey poke.
And then
I gotta come up with a song for that.
then we took a nice walk in the sunset.
Aww.
It was very nice.
I don't even know.
He
where
does
that
smell
went.
like salami and whiskey, though. I wonder if I can get his hygiene habits to be better, or maybe he just doesn't give a shit. I don't think he gives a shit.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how your long-distance relationship works with him.
Yeah, that will be interesting.
Right now, Allie's in the Pogey
So
production plan.
it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool, being able to do a live moan. Like I did,
Oh
at
my!
the fest.
That was good. I'm gonna have to record that, catch that one, and save that clip.
Oh, you don't have that soundbite?
I haven't saved it yet. No, I haven't clipped the stuff out of that the fest yet.
That's all right. It was great though. I got to sit on Huber's lap, and
Oh,
I
he
grabbed
liked
that microphone like it was a big talk, and I just moaned into it.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, baby.
Well, I do have the Alley Poggy moan. Could play that. Yeah, hold on. Gizzard Poggy's a filthy animal.
I saw one of Huber's comments on Black Dog Radio Show's Spreaker comments that he slipped it in.
Slip it in.
That's funny.
slip
I'm
in.
sorry. I didn't feel it.
Oh, maybe this is how slick he is.
So you're not a fan of
I was wondering
Poggy's
why I was
pogo
all
stick?
sticky.
So you're not a fan of Poggy's pogo stick?
Oh my goodness.
Oh yes, Poggy's pogo stick. Yeah, he rocks.
Oh.
I wonder. I'm starting to think that I'm a whore now too. So.
Oh my.
The Uber Poggy whore. Oh.
One of Poggy's bitches. God only knows how many he has.
Oh, well, he likes to hit the nursing home. You know, he did. He did say that. You know, because they're on walkers, it takes them a little longer to get away. So get away, and you can take them from behind real quick before they can think about it. You know, and sometimes they haven't changed a diaper in a while either. But
hey, Poggy didn't mind the 2-knuckle deep.
Oh, God!
Yeah,
there she goes
we were
again.
wondering when that was going to come back up.
2 knuckles deep. What is with that shit? Oh.
Can't knock it till you try it.
Noel, I choose Hammer over Poggy.
Everybody chose Jackhammer over
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
else.
Actually, like she said, I saw on the best.
Jackhammer chooses himself over everybody else.
Noel says that if she's a little younger, she'd be eyeballing Sniper.
Really?
Yeah. So Sniper is
cute.
delish. Yeah.
All right, Sniper, polish up your knob and get ready for the East Coast invasion. Put on your best peacock outfit.
Jen's in the room. Oh,
I don't have a peacock sound effect.
Thank God.
What?
So, hey, did all your stuff in the truck make it out there safely?
Yes, it did. It's weird driving my truck empty now. Like, it feels so much lighter. But, yeah, I can see in all points, in all directions.
Well, seeing is overrated.
What?
Seeing is overrated.
Yeah, well, Kobe had plenty of room. I had plenty of room. I had my cooler on the passenger seat, and I had snacks. I got, actually, Big Dog and the lovely wife, Jill, hooked me up in a big way, giving me all kinds of snacks and treats for the road, and it was very nice of them. They were extremely hospitable, and I want to thank them again from the bottom of my heart. Absolutely loved meeting them and on the entire crew. It was a great time.
Yeah,
I got there like three days early.
They were great. They were so friendly, and I agree with you. Their hospitality was great, but it just the whole crew in general felt great because it just felt like we knew them for so long.
Yeah, exactly.
So there was no,
exactly.
It was just
I have to
quick blend in.
apologize for getting so damn drunk so damn early.
Oh, Byron, you were so mad. I was so mad at you.
Of course.
You kept getting up, and I think the only reason you kept getting up was because you didn't have any headphones to hold you down. And
there was that, yeah.
You just kept getting up, and, huh?
There was that, yes.
Oh, okay. So you just kept getting up and like going behind Big Dog to talk to somebody else. That
Oh
was
yeah,
across
you
the
just
table.
kept
And I
you
was
really
like,
should
"Brian,
watch.
sit the fuck
Oh,
down."
I did watch it.
Did you watch the YouTube?
I
You should watch.
cringed. I cringed the entire
Yeah, you just
fucking
kept getting
time.
up random times and going over to people.
I'm
and
getting a
just-
seatbelt for the East Coast invasion.
It was because you didn't have headphones on. I'm telling you, that's why.
No, I'm getting.
No,
I'm
you would've
getting-
walked.
You just having the
Smash,
headphones to tie you
smash.
down.
I was just
You would've-
completely fucked.
Oh,
Yeah, Byron was lit like a Christmas tree.
I do have sex topics.
Oh no!
Ooh, my
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
subject.
Right.
That really isn't a good one for that. We'll come up with something for you.
Nice try.
Oh, sex.
Better luck next time, Baba.
Sex.
So did you guys see my naughty phone video? It's on our page.
No, I'll have to check that one out. I don't
All
think
right, yeah, check
We gotta
that out.
change
my
the
phone got
logins
really
for that.
naughty.
Just kidding.
it's a douche.
am.
What'd you say, Byron?
Absolutely
You're
nothing.
lucky I'm not there, right?
That's right.
Yes.
So lucky I'm not there.
I got an entire country between you and me right now. I am safe.
Incoming missile 3, 2.
I'm gonna throw something.
She is going to mail me a letter bomb.
and in
I know
about
it.
in about 6 days, it'll hit you in the head.
Yeah. Just send him like a mouse or a rat trap when he opens the box. Yeah, son of a bitch.
That was Allie.
So what I have here is some 6 painful and bizarre accidents that can happen during sex.
I've probably gotten about 3 of them.
Typical, like this one.
Wait, accidents during sex?
Yeah, things that can happen.
Oh yeah, the cock can get stuck in the pussy,
This
and they have to go to the emergency room to be separated. How embarrassing is that? I heard one time that this woman, she was masturbating with a hot dog, a frozen hot dog, and it thawed out and it broke in half, and she had to go to the emergency room and have it taken out.
I just want to wish a good night to Gizzard and Rich from the Black Dog Radio Show.
Good night, guys.
Know you guys out there are
Good
a whole
night,
hour back
guys.
from us.
You know, it's just about to go foul, and there they go.
And
Can't wait to
now
listen
we're
to your
getting
show
dirty.
tomorrow night.
According to a report by ABC News, small tears or cuts in the vagina are the most common accident and is a direct result of rough sex without proper lubrication.
Wait. Not just rough sex, but lack of lubrication. Sometimes the woman isn't wet enough.
Right. As I said, rough sex without proper lubrication. The
I didn't hear that part.
cut me off before you say.
Well, no, it's a little hard to hear you, honestly.
The next one is a broken penis. Although there aren't actually
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, how can you break it if it doesn't have a bone in it?
although there aren't any actually any bones in the penis, it can still be broken. The condition is known as penile fracture, and it occurs when the erect penis sustains extreme force. Oh, I'm gonna cringe. Extreme force.
Let's test it. Let's test this theory.
No.
Byron, get an
Oh.
erection. Bumper, get a cinder block.
I don't. Oh, hey, oh.
What a bitch! Oh,
Pop a Viagra. Pop a Viagra, so you don't have to try and like Bumper doesn't have to fluff you.
oh. Hey,
I think. Well, all right. You just give me an idea for the East Coast invasion.
Yeah.
It's a guy's trick or challenge. It's the who's got the Viagra in the drink.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get our water bottles.
Yeah.
Just water or
Crush
beer
up
or whatever.
and, yeah.
Well, figure out a common beer everyone can handle one of.
Yeah.
And then
Crush that.
You know
sucker up.
something we didn't do for the fest? We forgot. Somebody didn't pick up the pussy mold.
yeah, we just simply didn't have time.
We
barely had
thought,
time.
we were driving. I thought peanut butter, but no, it's no.
Well, listen, I hope that you guys, I hope that we figure out, when the Boston invasion is going to be, because I'm going to fly out for that, and I want to make sure I know what the date is so that hopefully maybe I can get a good price on airfare. But one of your asses need to come pick me up.
It'll be
Just
June.
do like Eugene does. Take the Bolt bus.
It'll be June or July next summer. So, June or July next summer.
Yeah, this is
All
something
right,
that's going
well,
to
let
take
me
a
know
while.
when you narrow it down a little, all right?
All right.
All right, continue with what's the more sex stuff?
Okay, well, back into the broken penis.
Will you stop saying that?
Oh, I was cut off in like two sentences into it.
Does it hurt?
The,
Does it hurt?
The condition is known as penile fracture, and it occurs when the erect penis sustains extreme force. A cracking or popping sound, immediate loss of erection, swelling, bruising, and deep pain are most common symptoms of penile fracture. I don't think I would need a doctor's decision that my fucking penis is broken at that point.
I need to end the show here.
I just don't understand how you can break something that doesn't have a bone in it. I mean, yes, what is it, cartilage? Or is it fat that just gets excited? What is it?
Fatty penis.
Muscle?
Oh, it's still tissue that tightens up, so it's going to cause a tear in that tissue.
All right, Dr.
As embarrassing as it might be for some men, the solution is to rush to the ER. Waiting can result in deep scarring that can alter the shape of the penis and is much harder to treat. Byron's like, oh, driving it.
Ow. I'm even kind of cringing over here. Gee.
Yeah, so
Just thinking, just trying to get a visual.
So imagine instead of having, the penis, as we talked about before, some have like the curve in it or whatever. This thing,
that's a
imagine you have a
U-turn.
penis
That's
like
a
a shaped like
three-point
an F.
turn there.
We'll make like shaped like an F or a hook, you know. Oh, but
Yeah,
if you don't get it fixed, it's hard to treat. Wrong lubricant. There's only one thing that should ever
tartar sauce isn't good.
Right. Only one thing
Hot
that
sauce.
should ever be used as lubricant during sex. That is lubricant. Using other substances such as Vaseline, baby oil, cooking oil, or toothpaste
Rubber cement.
can result
Toothpaste.
can result in serious rushes. I think actually it should say rashes. Genital
Not just
infection.
rashes, my friend. We're talking some serious screaming here, too.
Genital infection for both partners, and even poisoning. Check the labels of over-the-counter lubricant, as you should also avoid ingredients such as parabens, petrochemicals, boric acid, and methyl.
Hey, hun, I've got some lubricant here. It's from a car battery. Let's give it a try.
I'm getting...
They're going to burn
schooled
you
tonight.
out. Right? Oh, man.
Wait a minute. She say she's getting schooled or scarred tonight?
Jen saying she's cringing over there. Noelle says breaking a muscle.
Yeah.
Exactly, is breaking a muscle.
Visually, I'm imagining a penis that is broken.
Penile, the penile
in my
fracture.
visual, it doesn't look very good.
The penile fracture, as Noelle says, basically is breaking the muscle. Which like any muscle tear, that's exactly what it is.
Okay, so they should call it a muscle tear, not a broken penis.
Penile fracture is the actual.
That's
okay. Excuse the fuck out of me.
Breaking a muscle, which, as Noelle says, why some men have crooked penises, penis shaped like a C. Oh
my God! I'm sorry. I got to interrupt here. I just randomly going across.
Yep.
It says broken penis. Irish lad's Willie is in a sling for 2 months after cowgirl ride snaps him.
Oh
yeah.
Ouch.
Hey guys, I'm gonna get off the phone.
All right.
Because I got to go walk my dog.
All right.
But I'll be listening.
All right, kid. Have a good
So-
night.
Love you guys.
All right.
Talk to you later.
We'll talk to you soon.
Fuck you later. Bye.
Bye. All right. So
The next one is blocked rectum. Oh wait, I'm sorry. You go with yours first before we'll go into the blocked rectum. Go. What you were going to share? Your face is like, oh shit.
No, you've already unleashed the beast.
I know.
on
Yeah,
that
go
one.
ahead, finish yours. Willie, what about?
No, I mean it's just
Willie got
something
busted
that
with
I got.
by a girl doing cowgirl on him or something.
This is what's on YouTube here. What the freak?
Broken penis trend. #broken penis trend. Makes it to Ireland. Following the breaking of his penis, Irishman Alan Park endured the most agonizing pain of his life, emergency surgery, 2 months of bedridden recovery, and the mockery of friends and random strangers. We'll let Alan tell his story in his own voice that is absolutely not his own voice.
Clarissa and I were just having a little fun, like, with her on top, like, when all of a sudden I heard something snap.
Oh!
I'd never known pain like this. Excruciating. Clarissa was there in the bedroom trying to calm me down. Because I'm jumping around, screaming so loud, the neighbours think there's some kind of murder going on next door. At the hospital, doctors said I needed emergency surgery. They actually put me Willie in a sling, like for a broken arm. Lads in the ER were laughing at me, and hospital security had to stop me from doing something I would have regretted. This one guy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, he just kept laughing and laughing, wanted to punch his lights out, I did. There was so much blood, fountains of blood. In the first 2 weeks after going home, I had to call the ambulance 7 times because it started bleeding and wouldn't stop. Later on, the hospital started sending a nurse to change the dressing.
Oh yeah, okay. Once you have a nurse changing the dressing on your penis sling,
oh my god,
I think you might have some issues.
Is she cute?
Oh, it's all digital.
I know, but would that make it different for you though?
That would probably cause more bleeding, I think.
Yeah, if she's cute, could you be forced to like? You're starting to get erect, and the last thing you would want, I guess, in that situation, you'd want an ugly nurse. You'd want like a male, hideous as possible.
Yeah.
Because you'll be afraid to.
I mean, unless you're into that.
Oh well, yeah, you might have a problem.
You're getting messages, aren't you?
I'm a good there.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah. Just trying to make sure I don't miss any calls here either.
No, I didn't hear anything.
They closed out on me.
So, we've got next is I hate saying it, anal blockage.
Yep. You worried about that?
No. No, but
blocked rectum, okay? Far from being an urban myth. This is a highly common and equally embarrassing sex accident. During sexual experimentation, people have inserted all sorts of objects, including zucchinis, candles, and Pokey's very own salami, and even light bulbs into their rectum. Depending on the softness of the object, depending on the softness of the object, it might be possible for doctors to remove it without causing much damage. In extreme cases, it can cause a rupture of the anus area. Okay, light bulb. Who the fuck is sticking a light bulb in their ass? That's
someone
the
with a
first
really
thing that
bad idea.
Right. Well, that was, to me, of
That's
all
a
of
shitty
those,
idea.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Of all of those things, that would be like the shittiest idea in my mind, simply because it's such a thin glass. You'll break that in your ass. Now you can have the doctor go in there with like long tweezers and plucking out little pieces of glass one at a time.
I do know. I do have a story. Didn't happen to me. You ever notice that the stories, the best stories,
wasn't me.
Always start with "didn't happen to me." But I know from firsthand because I talked to one of the people who talked them into an ambulance. So I'm not violating any HIPAA thing here. Somebody had stuck one of those shaving cream cans, like the thin shaving, up their hoo-ha. And I'm not talking about the front hoo-ha. And I'm not talking about a woman who did it. Apparently someone was really raw and popped it in there. And walked around for 24 hours with that bad Larry stuck up and in there. I know we've talked about this on the show before. But after 24 hours, you gotta kind of wonder, is it coming out? Ever? So apparently someone in the household found out and said, oh, no, we need to call 911 right now. And they did, and they sent an ambulance, and the person didn't want to go, and they finally cajoled the person into it. It was awful.
Well, we were getting a phone call, but...
We were?
Yeah, it lasted like one ring. Well, unless it was... Hold on, no, it's still there. Turn it up. Hold on, and... Hello?
I would say that's a big no.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, if you were going to give us a call back, I apologize. It came up real quick and then went off, but the thing was still vibrating, but...
He said vibrate.
But yeah, who would think it would be a good idea to put a bulb in your ass? And here's the caller again. Oh. Hello, you're on the Wicked Pizza Show. Who's this?
Hello, it's Noelle from Nova Scotia.
Noelle?
Outstanding, the best spoken guest we've had yet.
Right? Oh, I have to...
No. Allie is the best. Let's get that straight.
Oh, no, I have
So
to...
it's Allie, Tammy, Jill, and then me.
Oh, come on now.
Oh, I don't know. When you called in the Black Dog Show, it was...
My God, all I heard was like tables going... kind of like
yeah. Everybody is like, holy shit. Oh. Yeah. Hey, thanks for calling.
You flatter me too much. It's going to go straight to my head.
Hey, now.
I am so drunk right now, you have no idea.
What were you drinking?
Jack Daniels and Wilson, what else?
What a heck of a mix.
I'm telling you, I'm slurring my words. But I got to tell you. Bumpa,
yeah.
You made a comment during the Black Dog Radio Wicca Pista Fest.
Yeah.
About how my English for a Canadian is so good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get something straight. Canada is closer to Britain.
Yeah.
Our English is superb.
Oh, so it's supposed to be
Now,
better.
that being said, Atlanta Canadians are known to have their own language. That is no secret.
Yeah.
So let's play a game. Stays where you at till it comes to where you to.
Okay.
Did you understand what I said?
Nope.
I didn't hear. I was crunching.
I said, stays where you at till it comes to where you to.
Safely?
You did what to who underneath
So
whose
I'm trying to
porch?
these bugs clean the fucking wax out of yours. I said, stays where you at till it comes to where you to.
Safely that come away too.
That sounds more like Welsh.
Yeah.
No. Let me translate into English for you.
All right.
Stay where you are until I get there.
Wow. And
That's far. Let me tell you, it
See,
sounds
this
far
is
better
why
than
Atlanta
Ebonics.
Canadians don't call people when they're drunk because you won't understand them.
I bet you could probably just go off on a whole tirade and we wouldn't understand a word you said.
We'd both be going, she sounds good.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking hammered.
This is where my job comes into play.
Oh.
I talk to Americans every day. That's what I do.
Yeah.
My condolences.
Yeah.
No, are you kidding me? I love my job.
But some Americans are real muffin heads.
No, I love Americans.
Oh, she's so sweet.
She is.
You're too nice.
There is no difference between Canadians and Americans. Yes, our political systems are a little different,
Yeah.
but the people are the same.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you're right. I mean, we are, as far as societies, we're probably the closest, as far as two countries, the closest similarity.
I'm going to go out on a limb and go Australia, America, and Canada are all pretty damn close as far as society goes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we each have our own different words for different things.
Yeah, as she just indicated.
I watch a lot of UK shows, British shows.
Well,
And
but and here's the thing: if you're going to be a friend with a friend of mine, you have to understand that if I refer to you as a boy, I don't mean a boy as in like an immature adolescent boy. Boy, or bi, is how we pronounce it, is another term for friend or pal or buddy.
Oh.
So sometimes you may hear me say, Lord, tons of Jesus, bye. Did you understand what I just said?
I heard what you said, but I didn't don't know the translation to it.
Okay, so let me translate into American English for you.
Yeah.
Lord, thunderin' Jesus, boy.
Kind of like that.
Lord, thunderin' Jesus, bye.
Yeah.
I'm a little turned on.
It's another way of saying, pay attention, young man. I'm for you.
Oh, that lets me out. I'm an old man, so.
You're not an old man.
Yeah,
You guys are not old. You're my age. You're my age, and I'm not old. Now, granted, I am older than Huber and Sniper.
Oh.
And yes, I joke if I was 20, 25 years younger, they would totally be on my radar.
Oh, come on now.
What they need to understand, people that say age doesn't matter, age absolutely matters, because where you are in your life and what you're looking for and what you want are vastly different things.
They are. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's
So when you're in your 20s and when you're in your early 30s, and I do say early 30s, you need to be playing the field.
right.
You don't want somebody like me who's looking to settle down.
Right.
Well, I'm going to have to go out on a limb. There are some younger people out there who are mature beyond their years. There are very few.
That may be. But as somebody who has dated men more than twice their age for the majority of her adult life, I'm telling you, the age difference makes a difference. It really does. In terms of a long-term relationship, it's a huge difference.
You're right, and I think even as Byron said, even if you get someone in their 20s who is looking for that long-term relationship, they still don't have that life experience yet that you need to have them at.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, because
Whereas
it's like
you get somebody who has, who they may be younger, they have to also have certain life experiences to appreciate where they are in their life and know exactly what it is that they're looking for, what they want, and more importantly, what they don't want.
Right, exactly, because they haven't experienced all of that yet. So as much as they haven't, they may think they have a hold on what they want, there are going to be those things, those hurdles in life that they're not going to be able to handle because they haven't dealt with it yet. Or, whatever it would be, financial times in life that they're not prepared to handle. Life sucks right now. Versus where, in your 40s, you've been there once or twice, something like that. Exactly. You know what I mean? So that's where it makes a big difference. Where somebody in their 20s, they haven't really dealt with those hard downs yet, or not many of them, versus where a 40-something-year-old would have. And so that does make it difficult to settle down with someone who, as much as they want to settle down, simply hasn't experienced enough yet.
I've experienced way too much. Been there, done that twice. Got the T-shirts to prove the whole marriage thing. That was.
See, I've never been married.
Oh, smart girl, so smart.
I have never been married, and do you want to know why? And let me tell you, it's not because I haven't had the opportunity. I have been proposed to by a few different men, and I've declined them.
Why?
And the reason why is because I am the youngest of several siblings. I have watched both sets of my parents get married and divorced multiple times. I have watched my siblings get married and divorced multiple times. And so I'm the kind of person where I know exactly what I'm looking for, and I am not willing to settle for less than what I want and what I deserve.
That's good.
And I will not get married until I find or I'm able to put a check mark in every one of my little boxes. And let me tell you, my box, my checklist is vastly different from most women. I don't care what you do for a job, so long as it's legal.
Yeah.
I don't care how much money you make, but you have to have a job.
Right.
You have to have integrity.
What about teeth? Teeth important?
Teeth is important, although I recognize that Unlike Canada, you Americans, you don't have free universal health care.
Jesus.
That being said, we don't have free dental.
Yeah, dental is a scam.
But if you
I
don't
think.
have teeth, for the love of God,
Have
get
dentures.
I don't know, it's just something that came to.
Well, no, but you're right. I mean, that's a good point. Because okay, if you have all of Noel's checks, but you don't have teeth, and you go up to for the family photo at a holiday, and yeah, it's like you're the one out, and like, oh shit, that's where she's gonna be like, I almost have my check boxes, almost. Yeah,
No, see,
I just can't.
You know what's funny is that I am so particular in the type of men that I like. My parents tease me, but my family teases me about it. So my dad, when I say, you know, someday when I get married, he'll burst out laughing.
You'll never get married.
Or if I say someday if I have children, he laughs even harder. My mom sent me a meme of a bunch of skeletons sitting around a table, and the meme read, "My family waiting for me to get married."
Wow.
I have to admire you on that. You're not falling under pressure of the moment. You're not falling under what other people think. You're living your life the way that you want to live, and that is admirable.
Well, let me ask you this. I mean, how, as far as long-term relationships, what's the longest one you've had?
15 years.
Wow.
That's longer than
But
both of my
just wasn't
marriages
it-
combined. Christ.
And the
didn't fill
only
enough
reason why
boxes.
that relationship ended is because he passed away from a heart attack.
So-
Which is, again, why I stress that age is the factor. He was more than twice my age.
Oh.
He didn't take care of himself physically, and he passed away. So which is why for myself, now in the age that I am, I'm looking for somebody who takes care of themselves physically, ideally who is closer to my age. I'm not opposed to dating somebody who's younger, but they have to be able to match me intellectually, emotionally, spiritually, and they have to have certain life experiences. I would be doing Huber or Sniper a total disservice to entertain the thought of them. Like, and I don't say that to be mean or condescending or rude or anything like that. But as somebody who has been on the other end,
Yeah.
I would be doing them a disservice.
Yeah. I understand exactly what you're saying. And it makes complete sense. And, you know, it's kind of refreshing to know that, you know, the way you have it figured out, exactly what you want, rather than, you know, just jump into something like so many people do. And as you've seen with your own family, that they make the wrong decisions. But, you know, going back to your long relationship, and, you know, the unfortunate demise, sorry about that. But, you know, other than the health issues, did he check many of your boxes?
Everything except one,
All right.
which is why we never got married.
Yeah. So the I don't want to be too nosy, so we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, no.
What's in what?
And I'm not going to reveal what all of my check boxes are.
Well, yeah, I'm not trying to get into that, but
the
I,
mystery
I
of
guess,
womanhood.
No.
I'm just
No,
curious. What
I
was
asked
the one
her
reason that?
questions.
I was just curious of what the one reason was that held you back.
Okay, so I'll give you an idea of what I look for in a man. As I've already established, he has to be employed. I don't care what you do. I really don't care. I don't care how much money you make. What I'm not willing to settle for is, and I've had this happen, I'm not willing to settle for a guy who expects me to work 40, 60 hours a week, come home, do all the shopping, all the cooking, all the cleaning, while he sits on his lazy ass playing video games. If that's you, you need not apply.
I agree. I've always.
You have to have a job. I don't care if you pump gas. If you're happy doing that, I'm okay with that. But you have to have a job. You have to contribute.
Right. When you get home, don't mind doing the laundry yourself or doing dishes too.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, I'll do the dishes. You take out the garbage.
Right. Just do some
Okay,
pull.
there has
Just do
to
some
be
pull
an
around the
equal
house.
distribution of work.
Yeah.
Well, it is supposed to be a partnership.
Well,
And,
this is it. I don't want to be somebody's mother.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, patty
At the same
cakes.
time, I'm not looking for a father figure. I'm not looking for a sugar daddy.
Yeah, well,
I
it
make
sounded
my
like you
own
had
money.
one of those before.
I want. What's that?
It sounded like you had one before and it didn't work out.
No,
Oh,
no,
daddy
no.
figure,
See,
no.
even with him, I paid my own way.
Yeah.
We didn't live together. We lived separately. I paid my own rent. I worked
Wow.
my own job. I paid my own bills.
Wow.
Everything was separate.
Yeah. Wow.
It's a lot of work, the whole relationship thing.
It is, and I mean, especially as you know, see the.
Well, I'll tell you. See, you have to have, and this is where again I go into experience is everything. And I swear to God, I have a sign over my head that says "Losers apply here." If you're a loser, somehow they're attracted to me.
I don't know. I'm looking at the Facebook picture right here. I'm not seeing that sign there. I don't know why. No, sorry.
Well, I'll tell you. Okay, so I'll give you an example. So one of the guys that I dated, he was a nice guy. We moved in together. He had a job. Everything was going smoothly until I found out he had a gambling addiction.
Ooh.
Now, I'm the kind of person where I will support you through anything so long as you're honest, upfront, and you take care of your shit.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be working. We got him a job with a mutual friend. He was supposed to go and deposit money into a joint bank account
Oh.
so we could pay some bills.
That's
I checked the account balance. It turned out he deposited the money. So I thought. I get a call the following day from the bank saying he deposited an empty envelope and then withdrew money. So I actually owed the bank money.
Wow.
That's a deal breaker. That's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what I mean by loser. So
Yeah, the
it's like-
integrity, right there, betrayal of trust and integrity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's a checklist that I have. I don't care how good looking you are. I don't care how much money you are. It comes down to what kind of person are you. I don't expect my spouse, my potential spouse, to be 100% honest with me 100% of the time. But don't fuck me over.
Right.
I think
that's what it comes down to. I want to be able to trust the person I'm with. And if I can't trust you, you need not apply. And let me tell you, I got a keen sense of this far in my life, I can sum somebody up in under 10 minutes whether or not I can trust them. And how far I can trust them.
So what's your dating life like these days?
Put it this way, the last date I went on lasted 17 minutes.
Wow.
And the reason why it lasted only 17 minutes is I told this guy 3 weeks ago, I don't like you.
And he
I
was
am
still,
not interested.
And he was still persistent.
Sounds like
So,
Frank.
Yeah.
Our former
And
co-host.
he kept texting me and he kept texting me and he's quoting Henry David Thoreau from Walden. He's like,
God,
I
that
just
doesn't
sent you
sound like
this quote. Do you understand? It's like, dude, you are so arrogant and condescending. Yes, I understand the quote. I'm still not interested. I don't care that you have a PhD. It makes no difference to me. And he was the kind of guy that I knew I was going to have to meet him face to face, look him straight in the eye, and say, you are condescending, you're arrogant, you're an asshole, and I don't like you. Don't contact me again.
Wow. You know, see, I
And
give you credit for
like
doing that, though.
being that way, but there are some men out there, that's how you have to be.
Yeah, they obviously don't take your other signals and simple, direct approach of no. So.
And I mean, you comment on my picture. Okay, I get private messages from people from all over the world, and 98% of the time, I just simply ignore them. It's like, don't talk to me. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I never understood people
But
who did that.
sometimes I'll get DMs from people who know people that I know, and I almost feel obligated to respond, even if I don't want to respond.
Yeah.
But I don't want them to think that I'm being rude or, but I have no interest.
I always find that kind of weird that a guy would feel comfortable enough because you're quote unquote friends with someone else. They decide, whoa, while they're cruising late night, sitting in bed or something like that, and they're like, "Hey, baby, how are you?" I mean, let's be real, people.
No. Okay, so I don't. It's not messages like that.
No, But
I get a message today from somebody who follows a mutual friend of ours, and I'm not going to say names because, I'm not going to do that. And all they said was, "Hello, Noelle." And I told this person, okay, this person just sent me a DM saying hi.
Yeah.
And she told me that if you respond, be prepared for this person, no offense to this person, he's going to blow up your Twitter feed. He means no harm. But it's like, you know what? I feel bad. I don't like going around rejecting men. That's not my thing. I'm not some bitch. I'm not, I'm not cold, but I just... I don't want to waste people's time, and I don't want people to think that because I don't respond, I don't like them. That's not it. It's that if I have nothing to say, I have nothing to say.
I think what you're doing is you're looking out for your best interests. You're putting you first, which is key.
Right. Why bother dive into something if you know it's not going to work? It's not going to be what you want.
I don't want to hurt somebody else's feelings. And then I get torn, okay, if I don't respond, am I hurting their feelings? If I do respond and reject them, am I hurting their feelings? My God, I'm Canadian. I'm programmed to say, I'm sorry.
I thought that was just being Catholic.
Hey, I was raised Catholic, too, so I get it on both ends.
A little bit of guilt whipped in there.
I know. It's terrible.
I think, it's good that you know what you want, and I think, that obviously helps you quite a bit as far as right off the bat, no, this guy, you don't want this guy, blah, blah, blah. And, you've lived your time of dating, having your lived-in boyfriend, whatever, all that. Now you're going to focus your time on someone that is going to fill those check boxes that you talk about.
Well, this is it. If it was just a matter of getting laid, I could walk outside, walk down the street, pull any guy off the road and say, hey, do you want to come home and, be with me? And they're going to say yes. That's not it. I've had enough of that. I'm looking for my soft place to fall.
Well, and that's the thing.
Oh.
That's the thing, too, like a lot of guys don't realize is that, most women, like yourself, can get laid, no problem. As far as finding someone to get laid with, cute or not, whatever, you could find. I mean, I'm sure you probably have male friends that would give it to you if you wanted, but that's not what you're looking for. You're beyond that. You look for the relationship. And
can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
Oh, we love secrets.
I haven't had sex. I haven't kissed a man, touched a man, or been with a man in almost 2.5 years.
Oh. Wow. It's
Isn't that sad?
No, it isn't. You know what it is? I'm gonna. It's not. It's because you're not looking for the next thing to come along. You're looking for the right thing to come along.
Exactly, and that's what I'm looking for, Mr. Right, not Mr. Right now.
Yes.
Right, and that's why I say. I mean, being a female, an attractive one, you could get your Mr. Right now if you needed to, But that's not what you're searching for.
Exactly.
Yeah. As far as that, I mean, so I think, you're more focused on what you need to have in life than, the right now.
I'm going to rephrase that. It's not what I need, it's what I want.
Right.
I don't need a man, and that's the difference.
Yeah, that's a lot of women will say that.
No, a lot of women need men. They need the attention. I don't need a man. I don't need the attention. Do I want the man? Do I want the attention?
Absolutely.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
do I need it? No. Is my happiness dependent upon it? Absolutely not. And that's the difference between being 20 and being in your 40s.
Absolutely.
I agree with you 100%. And, it's like knowing at our age now, it's easier to know what you want in life, and like you said, getting married, you're probably smarter to wait to get married in your 40s than you would be in your 20s, and, not knowing exactly what you want, because 20 years later, you're like,
I think that would drive down the stats that we now have where over 50% of couples who get married just get divorced.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is it. You look at marriages today, and this was my point when I was talking about my siblings. More than especially with starting with Generation X. So anybody born in the 70s and the 80s, when you get married in your 20s and your 30s, over 50% of those marriages end in divorce. And I don't care if you're Canadian, American, Australian, British, it doesn't matter. There seems to be a trend. People rush into getting married. And I'm looking for something that my grandparents had. My grandparents were married for over 60 years.
Wow.
Like, that's what I'm looking for. It's you know what? Life isn't going to be perfect. There are going to be ups and downs. We're going to have problems. We're going to fight. The difference is, can we fight fairly?
Yeah.
And can we still come together?
Right.
I got your back. You got my back. No matter what happens, we're in this for life.
Yeah. But
and I take those vows so seriously, I am not willing to settle for less than what I want. And if that means I remain single till the day I die, so be it. I'd rather be single and be happy than be in a relationship and be miserable.
I think, being at this age, I can agree with you as far as that. It's like, if I never married up to 40, now up to this age, I'd be thinking the same way you are, that mindset. Because of course I would have, dated, had the girlfriends, all that, but know what I want,
Mm-hmm.
And I think so. You have probably the advantage of the fact that you didn't get married, first as far as early on.
I do. I've never been married. I've never had kids. My body is in prime condition.
Oh, Byron. Yeah, I cannot believe he literally, just before you said that, he took his earbuds out to go get a beer. I cannot believe you just missed that, Byron. I am going to play this back, and you're going to faint later. Dude, seriously, I cannot believe
that I chose that moment.
You chose the wrong moment where she said clearly,
sure,
because at this age, because she hasn't had children, her body is in prime condition. He bopped his beer like, oh shit. So,
I guess you needed a beer more than you needed to listen.
No, I need to turn on the fan now.
I want to save that clip and play it over and over and over and over. And
I'm going to need to turn on a fan now.
See, like, Byron is single, so he is.
God. I'm a sick bastard.
Now, see, I didn't know that. I thought you were both married.
No.
Twice divorced.
Oh, gosh.
Twice divorced.
Twice divorced. First time.
See, there you go. You're proving my point. Byron, what happened?
Well, I mean, the first time because I was trying to live up to what my parents set out. They were married young. They had a great family. Now, they didn't share with me until much later in life all the problems that they had, but they worked through those problems. And then my first one was a big mistake. She's a great person. I know that she's having a good life right now, and I have no idea even why I got married. I just did. I thought it was something to do. And then the second one was, all right, here's where everybody laughs. She had great benefits, the medical and dental,
Oh my God!
But we did that to get
so you were looking for a sugar mama?
No, because we both had careers at the time.
It was just a thing of opportunity and
at the moment, it seemed right, and I don't talk to her much anymore. I think that she's upset with me. Pretty sure she's friends with everybody in my family except me on Facebook. So I'm a little.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the funny thing. When I was younger, when I was a teenager, of course, I had a boyfriend like most teenagers do. And I had a group of friends, and we all thought that we were all going to stay together forever. And what's funny is that half of us actually, to this day, are still together as couples. So I have a friend named Erica. She's still married to Brent. I have a friend named Debbie. She's still married to Jay. They have been together since they were 14, 15 years old.
Wow.
Then you have myself and Brian. Brian was my high school sweetheart.
Aww.
And we dated on and off for like 4 years, and everybody thought we would spend the rest of our lives together.
What happened?
And Brian and I are still friends. Well, see, it's complicated because first when we were younger, he did cheat on me, but when you're a teenager, you do stupid shit. We got together, he cheated on me, we broke up, we got back together, but I left home at a very young age, and I moved out to Vancouver, so that kind of put an end to the relationship.
Yeah.
I moved back. Brian and I are still friends to this day. He's like a brother now to me.
Yeah.
But what's funny is that our mutual friends still kind of see us as a couple, even though we're not a couple. He's happily in a relationship with somebody else.
Yeah.
But we're such good friends that we can joke about the fact that, you know what, we were supposed to get married someday, and it's never going to happen. I know him so well, and he's like most guys that I know. They're all about the pursuit, but once they actually get into the relationship, you give it a couple of years, they get bored, and they wander.
Yeah.
And that's why I will never date him. I will never date Brian again. I love him to death. I treat him like a brother. I would be there for them in a heartbeat. But I will never date him again. But out of all the couples, half of us are not together. The other half are still together. So I'm not saying that, you know, those relationships that you get into when you're younger can't work. It just takes a lot more work.
Yeah.
So when we talk about the relationship that I was in for 15 years, the man that I was involved with was the perfect example. He married his high school sweetheart.
Yeah.
They were together for a decade. And then they reached a point in their lives and they realized, you know what? We're not really in love. We're just roommates.
Yeah. That happens a lot.
And so they decided, you know what? We're going to branch out and explore other opportunities. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, but I think it speaks to that what you want when you're younger and you fast forward 20, 30, 40 years, that changes.
Yeah.
So you have to find somebody that has the same vision and the same goals as you. If you don't, it's not going to work. You have to have enough in common and enough differences to keep that relationship alive.
Yeah.
You don't want to get bored or stagnant.
Well, I agree. I mean, so many people get married just after high school or college. I think that's too soon. You know, and that is why the divorce percentages are so high.
Well, now with the millennial generation that's coming out, they're all saying, "Oh, I'm not an adult until I'm 26, 27." Mm-hmm. Yet they're all getting married at 22, 23 because they all see it on MTV.
That's not true. I have to disagree with you. I have to disagree with you. If you actually look at the statistics, see, I'm slurring my words because I've been drinking. But
have another
if
shot.
you look at the statistics, teenage pregnancy is actually down. Young people are not getting married as quickly as those born in the, say, late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
You don't see it. It's my generation, Generation X. We're the ones who are getting married and having babies in their early 20s. By the time you get to your 30s and your 40s, those marriages are falling apart.
Very, very true. And I'm trying to think as far as at what point. I don't know. I'm trying to how to word this as far as at what point do you think in the 20s or 30 range do you think would be most ideal for them to start to explore the marriage idea?
30.
Wait until you get to your 40s. The fact is, we are living longer. Our bodies are not the same as what they were, say, with our grandparents' generation. So it's funny because this is perfect. So I had to have surgery last February. It was nothing major, but I had to go see a surgeon, a gynecologist, all these different specialists. And they were all like, "You've never had children." I said, "No." I said, "At my point in age, I'm probably too old." And every single one of them said, "No, you're the perfect age." The fact is, if you're 40, the 40s are the new 30s. The 30s are the new 20s.
Right.
We are living longer. So if you're taking care of your body health-wise, there's no rush. I could still have children late into my late 40s. There's no rush for women if you take care of your body.
Oh, the body talk must make me want to faint.
It all comes down to health.
You're right, but like my concern isn't necessarily you being able to have a baby, but would be that when that kid graduates from high school and you're going to be
in your wheelchair.
Yeah, 50, 60.
Okay, no. How old do I look right now? You said I look hot now.
Right. Yeah, I'm not saying you look old, all right? But
okay. So 20 years from now,
fact is you'll be 60 when they graduate.
I'm going to look.
Yeah.
I'm going to look just as good. And do you want to know why?
I'm afraid to.
Good living.
Yeah.
No, because I take care of my body.
Yeah, good living.
And good whiskey. But. No, I understand what you're saying. It's just I'm not saying.
Why is it that men in their 60s, in their 70s, can have children now, and society doesn't bat an eyelash, but a woman has a child at 40, 50 years old, and all of a sudden it's like, "Oh, you're too old."
Oh, I definitely bat.
I call bullshit on that.
All right, I definitely bat an eyelash.
I bat an eyelash. That what's his name there with the suspenders? Larry. God.
Larry King?
Larry King.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I couldn't imagine being 60 or 70 and having a newborn. No, I mean, to me, you're useless to that kid.
I'm not 60 or 70. See, here's the difference, okay? I was a colicky baby. I drove my mother absolutely freaking up the wall. Not intentionally, but because I cried nonstop and at the most inconvenient time. So, answer me this. Would you rather a 20-year-old who has poor impulse control deal with, say, a colicky baby at 3 in the morning versus a 40-year-old who has developed impulse control dealing with a colicky baby at 3 or 4 in the morning?
Yeah.
You guys spoke last week about that young lady who had a child and left the child in the car or the dumpster or wherever it was.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's exactly what I'm talking about. With age comes maturity. With age comes a sense of responsibility. With age comes that maternal instinct.
Yeah. But
at 40, I feel
unfortunately.
more comfortable dealing with the demands of a newborn than I would have at the age of 20. So if I was to have a child within the next 5 years, play out your theory.
Yeah.
If I was to have a child in the next 5 years, my child would be graduating high school by the time I hit maybe my 60s.
Yeah.
Okay? Women are living to be 80, 90 years old, which means my child will be well into their 40s before I'm technically a senior.
Right.
So explain to me what your problem is.
I don't think it's like my problem with it. I'm just looking at as a parent and not saying as you, but as the father of the baby, having a baby now, and then you get 60 years old when they finish high school, right? Like we said, and then by the time you'd be lucky. And yes, you can take care of yourself, and we've all seen it. People take care of themselves to the max tilt, still have a heart attack at 55. You could drop that at any time. It's just a simple fact.
Exactly.
It's a simple fact. So it's, I guess, the point I'm trying to make is that you're at the later end of your life. So, like, if you were to have a baby now, it'd be probably, to me, my theory on this would be best. it'd be best for you to have one like in the next 6 months. But no, you know what I mean. I'm just saying the sooner the better. You know.
Are you volunteering?
I don't mean it like that, but I'm just saying. I'm just looking at it the sooner the better type thing. You know, only because, and again, not because clearly you're in great shape. No, I'm not doubting that. But I'm just looking at the fact that do you want to be again 60 when they graduate from high school, 65, 70 when they have grandchildren, and that's if you're alive when you have your grandchildren. That's what I look at.
Okay, see, here's the funny thing, and this is where I'm going to agree with you. My nephew and his wife just had their first child.
Mm-hmm.
My sister, who's only 6 years older than me, is now a grandmother.
Right.
Our mother, who's only in her 60s, is now a great-grandmother.
Right.
I look at my nephew and I shake my head. What are you doing? It's not fair that he has a child before me. And that's where I feel old. So in some sense, I hear where you're coming from. I do agree with you.
Yeah.
And that's why I say no more to older men. I am looking for a younger man. But not too young. He has to be within a certain age range, and he has to have certain life experiences.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that makes sense. So you definitely don't want to go older at this point.
When we talk about age and energy level and longevity of life, women tend to outlive men.
Yeah, this is true.
Right.
So your argument is coming from a male perspective.
Exactly,
So yes,
and that's
most
why I
men
said
only live to be about 60, 70 years old. If they're lucky, some may live to be 80. I fully expect to take after my Nana. I'll be living till I'm 90.
Yeah. And, and that's exactly, but that's how, again, I look at it, as you said, 60s and 70s is probably where, the end of my life will come. So, but that's what I'm looking at.
Unless I drive you into an early grave,
Yeah, that's very possible. That's very possible. But that's what I'm looking at is that, not only to have a kid right now, but then grandkids after that. Like I have 2 kids, and they're younger, but I got a few years with them anyway now. So, I will be
the tornadoes.
the tornadoes. That's right. But yeah, when they graduate from high school or whatever, I will be in my mid-50s, and so to
there's nothing wrong with that.
No, that's not. But if I was 65, then I would be more concerned. That's why I'm saying, like, if I waited until the end of the mid to late 40s to have a kid, or as you said, pointed out, some men have no problem being 50, 60, 70 years old, spitting kids out, even 80. I have a problem with that. To me, I mean, because clearly, if I was 70 and had a kid, I'm not going to be around that much longer for the kid. I mean, so what kind of father am I? I could be a great father for like how many ever months or years I live. I get that, but then I might.
I absolutely agree with you. Which is why I'm saying, if you're a male and you're going to be a father, you want to make sure that you have all of your children and you're done having children by the time you hit, say, 40, 45. You don't want to be having children after the age of 45 or 50 because you're doing them a total disservice in doing so.
Yeah.
As a female, it's different. We live longer. We make better parents at an older age than we do when we're younger. And that's just my own personal opinion. And I tell, don't substitute my opinion for your own. It's just my own personal opinion. It is my observation.
Yeah. I agree 100% on that. That perception as far as older parent versus a younger parent. I'm a product of a teenage mother myself, and knowing what I experienced with my mom versus my wife having kids in her late 30s, being very different. Very more. I don't know, put together. Sure. But again, my mom's completely different because she, unlike most teenage moms, she didn't have a family to rely on. She went out, she worked 2-3 jobs at a very young age, and she made me a priority. And but there were those other things you saw, mom partying hard, having a good night, there's a lot of drinking and whatnot. But you see a lot of different things with a teenage mom than you do with like adult parents, as you would say. So yeah, you're right as far as a person in their 30s and 40s would be best suited to be a parent than teens or early 20s, because there's also the life experience. I did that as a kid too, but I also learned from that. Blah blah blah. Where if you have a teenage mom, she hasn't quite learned that yet herself, probably. So it's a little different. And
It is, and that's my whole point. Like, if I was to pick my ideal age to have a child, it would be between the ages of 35 and 45. If I don't have children by the age of 50, chances are I'm not going to have a child. Because at that point, and that's where I agree with you, I would be doing that child a complete disservice by bringing them into the world at the age of 50.
Yeah. Yep.
But I still have a few years left where I could have children.
Right.
And do so in a healthy way.
Absolutely. I mean,
be in the best place in my life in which to raise them.
Yep. Absolutely. I mean, you could easily have, 3 to 5 kids if you want in the next
3 to
5 or 6 years.
Oh, hell no. What the hell are you smoking? That's 1 kid per year.
Are
you nuts?
I'm just trying to help you out.
No.
Oh, did you have a number?
Tops, that's
2
it.
tops?
I'd be
Okay.
happy.
Oh, I'm happy with 2. Trust me.
And you know what? On a side note, on a total side note, going back to again your conversation of last week.
Yeah. Which
I don't actually have to give birth to a child. If I find the right man and I get married,
right,
I am absolutely open to the option of adoption.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily have to be a newborn. There are so many children out there who are looking for good homes.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So there are so many ways to become a parent without having to, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I know exactly. Yeah. And you still have, you're absolutely. I mean, you're in the health to be a parent. Period. Whether it be adoption or have your own. So you don't have to have. You're still at the right age, a good age for it, opposed to, again, like I said, 50 or 60 years old. I just disagree with that. And you do too, so that's good. I just don't think parents, like you said, with men, and there's so many of them, see, guys, I know a guy who, 65 years old, spitting out a baby, with his,
that's what's wrong.
with his girlfriend, wife, who's like, 20 years younger. That's not right. It's not right.
Is he a millionaire?
No, the cop.
Really?
Yeah, a retired cop.
Then, in the words of Diesel, he must have some big wang.
Exactly, right? He had the magic wang and was there, but I don't see it. But, yeah.
Again, damn it.
Yeah, I know. But, Noel, I appreciate the conversation, and very deep, and I like your perception on, not just picking anybody and going with it, or dealing with the pressures of your family, which I'm sure, even with your comments, I'm sure that you must have felt some pressure over the years to...
No, not at all.
No, they weren't? They didn't pressure you at all? Or
No, not at all. Because here's the thing. When I finally bring home a man to my family,
yeah,
I don't think they're going to care if he's fucking purple. Because I've done my research.
Right.
They're going to accept him and say, please marry her.
Right. Well, because, they'll expect that you already did your field work on his end of it. So if you bring him home, like you said, all right, you've already given him the green light. So that means, boom, all right, this is the one, let's do it.
My dad will be handcuffing me to him.
So we got to get...
Take her.
We do have to get Jackhammer a flight up there, huh?
Yes, we're going to have to.
Oh, see now.
Oh, look at it. I think a heart little, meow. Oh, that was nice. Do that one again.
Meow.
That was great. Oh, jeez. So yeah, we'll get you up there with Jackhammer. Oh, did you ever get the picture of him with a shirt on?
With his shirt off? Only
yeah.
what I took from the kitchen party. He hasn't sent me anything official.
Oh, I'll work on that for
I
you.
know.
I
think he's scared of me.
I told him that we were joking at the show that what we should have did is took some baby oil and rubbed it all over him, and then just spray him with a little bit of water so it beads up.
I could kick myself right now. And we have to do this when you guys get together next summer. You know what would have been freaking awesome, and I'm so sorry that I didn't think of it in the moment? There should have been a group photo for all of the Black Dog Radio Show crew, the Wickapissa crew, and Bob the Huberman, Handyman Huber. Oh my God, I've been drinking too much. Let me try that sentence again.
I think
Huber, I'm so sorry.
I kind of have an answer for that one. I got a little too obliterated.
I was going to say, we had every...
Jackhammer and I both.
We had every intent of having a great group photo. Just half of the crew were just absolutely obliterated. You know, you didn't see how bad it was.
It was a mess.
Byron was really messed up. Jackhammer was messed up. Everyone had a really good buzz going.
This is where you do the group.
The group. Now the grope is right, yeah.
Fuck off. You do the photo before you start drinking, before you start the show.
You definitely would have to come.
I think the nerves were really, at least my nerves were a little bit high just before the show went on.
Yeah, I think you were very amped up for it.
So I quickly
but
tried to kill him with booze.
Next year you won't be.
Right.
You know, next year it's going to be even better than it was this year. So you get together, you've already, you have
to have
broke bread, you have hung out, you know each other now face to face. You can get together, do that group photo, and then you make that an annual event.
Yep. And we'll have Noelle down there, and during our group photos, she'll be doing the groping. And
I'll be groping Hammer.
Yeah, there you go. Yay! Right? She'll reach around and grab him in the front, and he'll fight her off, but then, as he's fighting her off, the hand comes up underneath.
Oh, no, there's no fighting off.
Trust me. He'll like what he sees. It's going to be when I get there, it's going to be so hot, the paint is going to melt off the walls.
Yeah, it's a good thing it's going to be your place then,
All right.
Better than here. I'd have to pay the security deposit.
Oh, yeah, you'd have to pay for all your neighbors to go on vacation and shit. Yeah. Well, we will be deep in the woods there. Mostly
high atop Mount Bumpa.
In the woods?
The woods.
Oh, yeah.
The woods. If you wander off, that's your problem.
I think it's at the beginning of the show be deep within the woods of Bumpa Mound.
Yeah.
Something like that.
But yeah, it'll be interesting. Looking forward to it.
I'll be bringing the screech.
Looking forward to it, dear.
Now, I'm sure in Boston, you guys must have codfish. Because that's the other half of the street. You have to get a codfish.
Oh, cod? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it has to be a full codfish. The head, the tail, the scales, the whole shebang.
Cod.
Well,
It's called cod.
Full codfish.
We got a whole section of Massachusetts called Cape Cod, so I'm sure we can find a cod somewhere on the Cape.
You have to get a cod. And if you can't get your hands on a cod, we can improvise. Just find the ugliest fish you can find.
Oh, no. You're worrying me now.
Uh-oh.
Don't be worried. I'm not going to hurt you.
Much.
Hey, just remember, tongue is optional.
You know how to make me speechless in an instant, Noelle. Oh.
Hang on one second.
I just sit there and I stare at Byron like a deer in the headlights.
Yeah, I know. And stop looking at me like that, okay? All right, hang on one second here.
Oh. Hold on one second. Hold on.
The Wicked Pisser Show is not responsible for erections lasting more than 4 hours or for blindness from squirting semen. And stupidity is your own fucking fault, and if you get laid tonight or a blowjob, you're welcome. This awesome fucking show is a Studio 5 production.
That's right.
Well,
Oh, that's awesome.
all right, Noel, we thank you for joining us tonight. It was
Yes,
an
thank you.
awesome conversation.
Well, thank you for having me.
Oh, anytime. We'll be on sometime next week. We don't know when yet.
Okay.
So we might maybe we should do the Bates thing next weekend. I don't know if you're off. Are you Saturday night? The shanty bar. Bates Motel shanty bar.
I am going to look that up right now.
But yeah, Noel, we definitely feel free to call anytime, hon. You're more than welcome. And love chatting with you.
Well, I got your number.
All right. He's got
I talk to you later,
She's got
guys.
Bumpa's number. All right, good. Thank you very much, dear. Have a good
All right,
one.
We'll talk to you soon. Thank you very much, Noel.
Bye.
Bye. Love talking to her.
Yeah, she's a
great conversation too. Far deeper than I think we've ever had on a show.
Yeah, that was good. And I liked one comment though that Megan made. I'll just get a puppy. All the talk about kids and whatnot.
Children freak me out. I put that in the chat room.
Yeah,
earlier,
I'll probably just get a puppy. What did I miss way back there? There was a whole lot of conversation
yeah,
going
she
on.
did. I paid
Noelle
attention
showed
because
in a role tonight. Yeah, she did great. Good conversation. She made a lot of valid points though, as far as the too old and whatnot. She's not too old. She's a great body.
Allie can't keep it in her pants.
Typical. So we got to get a card for that, huh? Like a handyman, she can put her hands on my card. Oh, God.
Oh, Lord.
Let me finish my 6 bizarre, painful accidents. So, like I said, the block rectum, bulbs and other objects. Yeah, don't put things in your bum that don't go there.
Yeah.
All right. Altered sex toys. For the most part, sex toys are a safe way of spicing things up in the bedroom when good old-fashioned sex doesn't do it for the couple anymore. But attempting to alter the sex toy can result in some serious accidents. A couple from Maryland decided to attach a dildo into a saw without blades. Unsurprisingly, the man cut through the rubber, resulting in major injuries for the woman, who had to be transported to the hospital via helicopter.
All right. Okay, so the internet's a wild, weird place.
Mm-hmm.
I actually saw, not that I was searching for it, it just came across my desktop, and
yeah.
But someone who was using the Sawzall.
Oh.
Yeah?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Not with the Sawzall tip. It's just the tip.
Patty Cake says relax the sphincter. No, and then Allie chimes in the same thing. No. Oh. Yeah.
Relax.
And the last but not least.
Sorry. Relax the sphincter.
Oh, God. Blocked vagina. Another point of entry for sexual creativity and experimentation is the vagina. Cell phones, cans, and bottles have been recovered from women's vaginas in various ERs.
Sounds like a shark. What did you find on the shark? A license plate, a cell phone.
Right.
What did you find in the vagina? A license plate, a cell phone.
According to British online publication Metro, on one particular occasion, a woman had used a frozen hot dog for masturbation, and the sausage broke off inside of her.
I like you people missed it. His hand went up in the air.
Like, obviously, as I say. When it thawed, it was still there by the time she reached the hospital, complaining of abdominal pain. Now, I have one to share, and I've shared this before on the show, probably twice at least. There was a college-age couple.
It's always experimenting in the college.
They were experimenting with food. In this particular case, for whatever reason...
Please don't say pepperoni. Please don't say pepperoni.
Tuna fish. Okay?
What in the fuck is
the
wrong
boy,
with them?
the male, would eat the tuna fish out of her vagina. However, what happened
Did you say
apparently
mercury poisoning?
several pieces of it, went further in. Didn't know. She had ended up having an infection a couple days later. When they went to the ER because she had burning and all that.
Red Tide.
Yep, and they recovered a quantity of tuna fish.
Oh my God!
Foul tuna fish.
Well, duh.
Yeah. So, So when you play with food, you should probably play with food that A, doesn't break. Like a zucchini or cucumber. I guess that would, to me, that makes sense. Because it's not gonna break off easily, right? I mean, and then or a. Well, I'm thinking like a banana.
No, nothing like that.
Especially a banana, because once you take it out of the peel, it snaps easily.
There's sex and there's snacking. There is no snacking sex. Okay, it just doesn't work that way.
Oh, well, anyone else? You got a few minutes left. Do anyone else have a topic you want to throw out there, or we could just start getting fucking sicked up on? Or you can give us a call. You have about 3 minutes left to talk with you.
3?
3? Yeah, well, 3. We have more than that, but left for discussion.
Yeah, well.
Oh.
Yeah, see, everybody, no food. And Allie is stuck on the anal.
Get 2 knuckles deep. Relax the sphincter. 2
I hear
knuckles.
2 knuckles deep one more time. I think I'm just going
to go in the bathroom, do it yourself?
Use my fucking bidet, all right?
Just go and do it yourself.
Yeah.
Oh. Anal, oh my God. I have no interest in anal. The conversation has come up many times here.
You said up. And come.
Yep. I have no interest in someone playing with my ass. Do you?
Until it happens to you, how do you know?
Then we get a phone call.
All right.
You're on the Wicked Pistol Show. Hello.
Hey. You're live.
It's Tammy.
Hi, Tammy. How are you?
What's up? I just saying goodnight to you guys. Noelle's told me to call in, so I really don't have anything, but
I have a
Good
bone. I have a
night.
bone to pick with you. I have a bone to pick with you.
I can't. Who could follow that?
He's getting a bone.
I get a bone to pick with Tammy.
got a
though.
bone there.
All right.
With me?
Yeah. I asked her the other day, was it today? Yesterday, I think. Would she wear a Red Sox shirt?
Oh.
No. See, what if we sent you a Boston Red Sox shirt? You wouldn't wear it? No?
She would put like some sort of like sticker over it. That says
Yankees right over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I'm just so disappointed. Oh.
Sorry. How about you wear a Yankee shirt?
That can't happen.
I'd have to.
As a child, I had a Boston, New York Yankees hat. I would have got the shit kicked out of me.
Yeah, I'd have to light myself on fire.
You know, when I come to Boston to go live with you guys, how about this? I'll wear a Red Sox shirt and you wear a Yankee shirt.
I don't think I could.
On the air.
I have a Fenway Park license plate sitting right beside me, and that would turn to black if I did that.
Tammy, I could do that with you for that particular purpose. For you sucking it up for the Red Sox, I'll suck it up on Yankees. And
all right.
Yeah.
Deal. Handshake. Okay.
Yeah.
Witness.
All right. I'll do it.
All right.
I'll just watch the fun and take lots of pictures and bump in his Yankee shirt and bring them up at inappropriate times, like when we're in Fenway Park. Look, he's a New York Yankees fan.
Oh, what a douche. Oh. But, Tammy, I appreciate you calling. And for those that don't know, you follow Tammy_Tucci on Twitter, which will tie into her Periscope. She is a Periscope Peristar.
Mm-hmm.
You'll find her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she says it, but she only got like 5 million viewers or something. But But yeah, follow her. She's always on various times for various ramblings. Hey, it's raining out. I'm in the pool. Whatever. But she's a cool shit. And, Byron and I are fortunate enough to be on the Perv Posse call or whatever it is, right?
Perv Posse,
yeah. So, but yeah, she follow her. She's awesome. She's always been a great supporter of us as well as the Black Dog Radio Show. So we always appreciate talking with Tammy. So thank you, dear.
Well, thank you for the friendship. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm glad I found you guys. And hello, everybody in the chat room: Megan, Allie, Noelle, Hughes, Patty, if she's still here. Yeah, it was great. You guys keep up the good work, and I am going to sign off.
All right, thanks, Tammy. Have
Thank
a good
you
night.
very much for giving us a call there, Tammy.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, that sound you hear is Hard Number 9. They're going to bring us out of another show. Thank all of you to thank all of you for listening to us. Show number 52. I'm Byron.
I'm Bobo.
And you're listening to A Wicked Piss of Show, the Studio 5 production.
Just wanna go on there, just to get rid of your cards. Say the grass is greener on the other side, but you say that you don't know, 'cause you can't afford the ride. Well, don't say it's over until it's over. Look at what we've done. It takes a lifetime to have such a good time. We're having so much fun. The ball's in your hand, you gotta run with the play. You think about the future, but you don't care about much today. You like the way it's silent, ain't no one bothers you. But when the world